Justice Friends, unite! Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Saturday, stream. Today, we are celebrating Paulsen's birthday, one of the greatest voice actors of all time. This guy is amazing, part of my childhood, and many more. For me, how I got introduced to him was through, of course, the Fair Odd Parents, where he plays Mark Chang. And while my friends, get the profiles ready and come to join, I'll put down some of his roles down. Okay, this first one. All right, just getting it settled. While I do that, I'm gonna put some music on, because why not? Looky who it is. Who is it of all time? Oh, hello, Nikki.
Hi, Blitz.
How are you doing on this fine Saturday?
Good.
Very nice.
How are you?
I'm doing very good today. Today has been a good day.
Well, today's also a good day for me.
Ah, great to hear.
Well, do you want to hear something exciting?
What?
So my family and I, we're going to go ice skating to celebrate my belated birthday.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Hope you have fun.
Thanks.
No problem. Oh, so here's Yakko.
Hey, Blitz. Hey, Nikki.
Hey, Christian. Happy belated birthday.
And you too.
Thanks.
So how are you today, Blitz?
I am doing fantastic.
Yep, and the new Hello Voice episode was pretty great.
Good to hear.
Yep, found out why Moxie hates his dad so much. I got to see what his mom looked like in his past life.
Hmm.
Yep, and it turns out that Moxie and Millie shared the same ex.
Oh, damn, Christian, you didn't have to give it away.
Well, you should have seen it when you got the chance, dude.
Well, I was too excited because I predicted the voice of Fred Flintstone.
Oh yeah, that I wasn't expecting that you predicted another voice actor, dude. My man, you're starting to get up the rank.
Exactly. And here comes the brains of the operation, Donatello.
Hello, Fresh.
Well, even though I didn't get the chance to just fully introduce myself, but I guess I'll let that slide for now. But you are right about that one comment, Blitz.
Thank you.
And that one, hello, was a reference to hello, nurse.
Yeah, I'm not stupid. Okay, I know Animaniacs.
It's Boomer.
Hi, Mastermind.
What's up? It's Boomer here.
How are you today?
I'm great.
Oh wait,
Man.
I thought Boomer was the blue one.
Wait,
That's Brick.
dang it. Sorry, I forgot my name. I meant to say Bricky.
Man, beating up people for fun is really fun.
Yeah, beating up people is really fun. Ow!
Especially the Powerpuff Girls.
Speaking of the Powerpuff Girls, I'm about to put it down here. All right. So while I'll do that, let's get to it. Let's talk about his first role of all time, Snow Job.
Yeah, I thought it was really fascinating, especially when it was like describing it. And I just gotta say, kudos for him. In an action series. That's really interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of great. And a funny story about him, he started doing voices when he was in 7th grade and fooling around.
Wow.
It's great work. And now let's get to the big guns from the Fair Odd Parents.
Yep, starting with Mark Chang.
Sure.
So what? Oh, so yeah, Mark Chang is this alien squid thing at first like wants to like kill Jimmy because I not
Timmy.
Jimmy. What am I saying? What am I saying? Timmy. Anyway,
Hmm.
so yeah, he wants to kill him because that's the way his alien nature is. Until Timmy kind of talk to him, not to, and apparently he has a weakness. He doesn't like colorful stuff.
I mean, yes.
Anything good. I mean, to put it short.
Yeah, it's the opposite. Like they like to eat trash and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, my introduction to Raw Paulsen and the great story of how he got the audition for Mark Chang. So when Butch Harmon was doing auditions for Mark Chang, people that would come in to audition for him would just do the normal like alien voice and all that. But when Raw Paulsen came around, he did something different.
Yes, that surfer dude voice which didn't really fit, but everyone loved it all the same.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of the story of how the actor that plays Skeletor made the voice.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, he wanted to do something funny with the voice.
Well, that's good to know.
But yeah, other than me, like, was this your introduction to Rob too, or like others?
Well, yeah. Of course, I did tell you before that Fairly Odd Parents was my official introduction to Rob Paulsen to experience much more of his awesomeness, which will continue now.
Hmm. And what about you all? Like the same with me and Fresh or others?
Others, but I'm not entirely sure.
I would have to say the same.
Okay. And yeah, Mark, he's just a pretty cool alien dude. There's just funny moments here and there, especially with and Princess Mandai.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Like any funny moments with you guys from Mark?
Like I don't know which episode it is, but it was where he disguised himself as a human boy, and Trixie kissed him, and he got all freaked out.
Mm-hmm. Freak out. Love that song.
Hmm.
But for Mark, 1,000,000 out of 10.
Yes, same here. And what I really do like is how characters can first start off as enemies, but later on, throughout, as you know, as the progress goes on, they suddenly develop much more into your friends. I just like that kind of thing.
Yeah, me
Mhm.
too.
And now we go to Mark's father, the king.
Yep, I really like his voice.
Yeah, I do too. Like, first, can you tell us more about him?
Okay, yeah. Well, I get like he's just like one of Rob's most hammiest roles, and I guess he just is a little bit like overzealous and humorous as he can be. That's really all I can say. But I guess he can be like a caring father and everything.
Mm-hmm. For him, I give him an 8 out of 10.
Yes.
I give it a 9.
And next up is Happy Pappy Gary.
Yeah, this guy is a riot. So yeah, along with Happy Peppy, what's that woman's name?
Uh. Well, I'm gonna guess like no. I'm just gonna do it right now. Betty. Yes.
Betty, thank you. So yeah, along with him, great love voice each other like a. I don't know what I don't know if they're a couple or not. It's not really disclosure, but they run um a place that like everyone could be happy and stuff. And I got introduced to him through this musical. What was it called?
School's out.
Yeah,
Thank you.
school's out.
Schools out when they're like the main antagonists and stuff. And yeah,
Well,
they're pretty interesting characters.
No.
And what?
Yeah. Remember, they were ordered by Flappy Bob, their boss.
Oh,
But the true antagonists were, of course, the Pixies.
oh, okay. And anyway, so yeah, he's a pretty interesting character, and I don't know which episode it is, but on Fresh's compilation of Raw Poston being hammy and stuff, there's this one scene where him and Betty were trying to avoid a alligator, and he's like, "I don't, can somebody sing? I don't want to begin eaten by a gator song." And she starts playing the guitar. He's like, "I am being ironic." That's what I love about Rob Paulsen, is just his yelling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for Gary, I give him a 6.
7.
I give him a 7 at least.
All right. Next up is Chester's father, Bucky. Yeah, I kind of like the voice he gives, like a little bit, redneck and all that. But yeah, to find out that he was actually a baseball player.
Yep, who would have known?
Yeah, even when Chester got fairies and all that, to see a bond with him and like Chester, for a little bit until Chester fell alone. Like what's your guys' opinions?
I mean,
Yeah.
he's pretty alright.
Yes, everything to being another one of those humorous characters and a caring father, and and well, just everything hammy as a whole.
Mm-hmm. For him, I give him an 8 out of 10.
9.
8.
All right, next
7.
up, Mr. Turner's boss, Mr. Ed Ledley.
Who is shaped like a pencil that has been sharpened way too much.
Turner. But yeah, I did like the voice he gave. I like his attitude. He kind of gave a Jonah Jameson like kind of attitude.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. Or even Benson from regular show.
But it's funny because considering that Darren Norris played J. Jonah Jameson in that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's him shaped as a pencil. But yeah, the episodes are like this. With Timmy, Mickey is this pencil that never lost his touch. With the point of it.
Yeah. And it got rid of the rest of the old pencils, and everything just went out of control.
Mm-hmm. For him, yeah, even though his attitude, I just love it. 10 out of 10.
Me too, 10 too.
It's same here.
All right. Next up is Dirty Beard.
Oh yeah, this is a equally sympathetic one because at first we were led to believe that he was just some evil gibberish speaking pirates, but it turns out that he was just choking on a chicken bone, and he didn't even intend to become a pirate after at all. He just wanted to be, I guess, what was it, become a cook himself, or yeah. And of course, like, he wasn't really after anyone's gold. It was actually his parrot the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, seen the episode here and there. I give the Pirates an 8 out of 10.
Same here.
In the last one, Fresh, would you like to explain?
Oh yeah, I believe Mr. Birkenbeck is like the guidance counselor. He tries to help out as best he can, and this is one of like the most surprising ones from Raw because I didn't even know that it was him at first, but I just kind of like
The hippie vibe.
Yeah. Those hippie type of characters just easygoing and chill and just yeah.
I agree. I wish he could appear like future episodes here and there because there was a time where you wanted to see him for a while, but for him, 10 out of 10.
Yes,
And it reminds me of Mr. Small from Mr. Will Gumball.
exactly.
He does. And overall, for his roles of fair appearance, Infinity.
Yeah,
Give it up.
I agree.
Oh, the croissants are back.
Yes, Carl Weezer voicing one of the 3 main characters of Jimmy Neutron. So yeah, Carl Weezer is Jimmy's nerd-esque type of character, and he's very accident prone. Like oh, my cellular! Oh, I need my inhaler and stuff. And he is oh, hi, Bobby.
So
Hi.
How you doing, dude?
I'm doing good. Are you going to finish that croissant?
Knock yourself out.
Anyway, I was about to say, he's also a simp, and by simp, I mean ain't fall in love with Jimmy Neutron's mother, Judy Neutron.
Oh, Judy.
Baby, hang out with your mom. What? But yeah, Carl has to be one of Rob's funniest characters. Except in that one episode where he just went berserk.
You mean Carl Weezer Boy Genius?
Wait,
Yeah.
Yeah, that episode sucked. And what the weirdest one ever is where Jimmy, Carl, and Shane went to an alien planet, and Carl got infected by one of them, and later on his butt started growing, and apparently he was pregnant.
actually, that was really funny.
It was.
Well, it weirded me out.
I first saw that
It
episode
weirded
as a
me out
kid.
too when I was a kid, but I just like laughed at it.
I just stood there. I didn't question about it. I just stood there.
I mean,
Also-
yeah. I was kind of a little disturbed too, but I ended up laughing all the same.
Yeah. Also, one question.
Hey, Kyle, can I
What?
take it on a rampage? When I get older, can I take it on a rampage of wanted distraction?
If you're both back before dark.
Ah, man, I'm already talking like a parrot.
But you can't forget about the llamas. The llamas.
Yeah.
Oh, the llamas.
Also, his favorite game, Llama Palooza.
llama.
Llama Palooza! Llama Palooza!
Speaking of that, about that episode, fun fact: when Jim Cummings was not available, Rob Paulsen took over for Ultralord in the video games.
Really?
Oh, is that so?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Wait, when did that? Wait, did it only happen in that episode or some other episodes?
It was like in the video game. I said like where you voiced him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Never
when he
mind.
says video game, he meant literal video games, not
Yeah,
the one.
I just had to be sure one or the other.
Confusion. Why not?
I had to be sure one or the other. Okay.
But Carl, you can't question him. He's the best.
next
Infinity.
one.
You can't
Hey,
keep my.
Yeah, he was trying to end it
Wait,
off.
before we head to
Sorry.
the next one, we shall also say that his other roles in Jimmy Neutron have been really great. Like Principal Willoughby was like funny, and also
We haven't done it
We're
to him.
not done yet, dude.
we're not going there yet.
Not yet.
Oh,
Like we have to
I thought
go.
were, like going down the list.
Yeah, we're going down. Next is Butch. That's why.
Yeah, why'd you forget about me? You punk?
But yeah, for Carl, you can't question it. Infinity.
Same.
Yeah.
Also, Butch, can you get the lights, please?
Sure thing, Teach. Thank you.
Okay, now I'm mad.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my favorite part.
That's like one of the funniest moments in that episode. Like guidance council was right. All I needed was a hobby. Okay, now I'm mad.
Also, a fun fact: he didn't originally voice him in the movie. It was Billy West.
Really?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I watched the movie again recently, and I don't think I've like heard it. Maybe I should like go back and see that again.
But yeah, Butch, he's like one of the kids from school. He's a little bit of a bully himself.
I mean, he's basically a bully.
Imagine him and Francis Meads.
Oh,
Actually, that did happen.
Well, for a little moment in the power.
Yeah.
Of
oh, wait, but that's on a whole different thing. You know?
Yeah. But Butch, he has his funny moments. And to find out that he actually had a little brother.
Yeah, that's how I got introduced to Butch in the first place.
Like any other funny moments of Butch? Anybody?
I mean, okay, well, I did kind of like, what was it? Like Jimmy Goes to College? That one episode was like big words, they hurt, and then Adams, they hurt.
Wait, also in the episode, Sink a Sub, it was like, your turn, Butch. I was too proud of myself.
But for him, 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
He's alright. I'll give him a 9.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
give him a 10 out of 10 as well.
I'd say 10 for both him and Carl. I didn't give my rating for him.
Oh, okay.
And what about you? Wait, first, what were you gonna say?
I know, like I was just waiting to see like Bobby, like your score, because like you just gotta like know what you gotta like say, because if you don't say anything, then that means people.
Yeah,
are
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't give my last result.
Oh,
I
okay.
just wanna say- wait, I want to say for the Fairly Odd Parents, also 10 out of 10 because I like. I think the character I liked Rob Paulsen voicing most was Mark Chang and his dad.
True.
Next, all right. Next up, the snobbiest and rich kid of all usage.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the instances that while you do appreciate the actor, but you just kind of hate the character because this dude just, oh man, he just gets on my nerves. Like almost everybody in the episode Billion Dollar Boy almost really got on my nerves until they became all sympathetic when it looked like Goddard was about to lose to Eustace's robots. But there was the one thing that his robot can't do, and that it's reassemble
Well,
themselves after playing dead.
well, yeah, that's true. It was a robot adaptoid.
I never lose. Nobody. While he's kicking his
Yeah,
butler.
in anger, he kicks his butler's butt.
Thank you,
until until the butler got revenge.
Yeah.
Oh, the indignity! Don't look at me! Don't look at me!
So yeah, what Fresh's opinion? Yeah, I appreciate like, the voice acting, but the character itself, I have to give him a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, I didn't like him either, but he was pretty hilarious when he's angry. So I'll give him a 6.5.
I'd say maybe 5 or 6.
Okay, give or take. Next up is the funniest principals of all principals, Principal Willoughby. So, who wants to go first?
Olive Fresh.
Okay. I guess he just what I can really say is, well, I guess he just kind of like handles his okay. Well, I mean, geez, there's so much to say. Like, I don't know where to start.
I was gonna ask, are you lost for words?
Apparently so.
I mean,
maybe we'll come back to you on that.
Remember
well-
the Egypt episode?
Yeah, I remember that. We're going to the school tanning salon.
Oh, have fun. Wait a minute, we don't have a school.
Yeah, it took him like 3 days.
But
I like how like preppy he is, or just peppy. And also, you remember from Attack of the Twonkies?
exactly.
A library. Stop! It burns!
It's,
Fresh beats.
Wait,
Sheen, how can I put your voice? How can I put this delicately? Your voice scares children, Miss Fowl.
But he's just a funny principal. Like out of all the cartoon principals, he has to be the funniest.
Yeah, especially when he yells at him.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite principals.
Imagine if he was a principal in real life. Your school would be fun.
I know.
He'd be my friend.
Best friends forever. Okay. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, me too. And also, before we continue, did you add the Skylander he voiced Smash Hit?
No, go at it.
Okay, thank
I
you.
thought you said you were going to take it.
Well, only the important ones.
Oh, well, you could have said that before.
But I didn't really know he voiced in the Skylanders. It's my fault. It's my fault.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't really tell you in all media.
Yeah, I know. I freaking behind the voice actors. Anyway, next one is his parents, Ebenezer
Wait, you didn't
and
give
Martha.
everybody else a chance to like rate.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I mean,
He's a 10 out of 10 for me.
10 out of 10.
Yes.
All right, next up is Carl Weezer's parents.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
kid.
So we're basically allergic to everything from the mighty Weezers.
Wait. Also, don't forget to rub some sanitizer on you.
Just mold sports. You'd be amazed what sticks to a person's
I
skin.
just like how his voice is inspired by Harvey Firestein.
What?
Yeah, the same guy that Charlie Adler took inspiration for Bev Big Head's voice in Rocko's Modern Life.
Yeah, if, you may know him from Mulan.
Or Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yes. But
Have you seen Mulan or Miss Doubtfire?
yeah. But yeah, with Carl's parents, oh my god, remember the fight they were having with their lawns and everything?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, and they
That's
kept
the-
blaming the neutrons for taking their lawnmower until it turns out it was Sheen that forgot to tell them that someone else borrowed it.
Yeah, that Sam borrowed it, and I'll sing it for you.
Thanks for lending me a lullaby, yole, 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 ooh. I'll return it in the next few weeks, yole, yole, ooh. That'll be $4, please.
Shade.
First we get discuss. I'm sorry, got my discount.
Wait, oh, I like the funny allergic reactions they were getting.
Yes.
Wait, like with ice?
I'm allergic to ice. It's like a million ants doing the mama on my skin.
Oh, remember the pie?
Yeah.
Oh, Jason, no. You knew my husband was allergic to brambleberry pie.
And I like how you were saying no Weezers allowed in this house, even the big Weez.
Wow.
But yeah,
Also,
no, go ahead.
Also, one of the other episodes that were great with them was the Mighty Weezers, which basically like parodied Sam Raimi's Spider-Man.
Well, I did mention that before.
Yeah, which is pretty clever on their part, and it's like on one of the episodes of how it got introduced to his parents.
For me, it was the movie.
Makes sense.
The movie. Mm-hmm.
And didn't a woman voice his mom, or did she speak at all?
Well, in the movie,
In the movie, she didn't really speak that much.
No, you can hear her singing naughty, naughty,
Yeah.
naughty to
So-
Carl.
Really?
Yeah, that's true. It
That's like-
was like in the ending scene where all the parents got rescued and they were on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it still said it was voiced by Rob Paulsen.
For both of them, 10 out of 10, I was just outstanding from like these voices he did.
I know.
Yeah,
And you didn't
truly
add him. We should talk about Thomas Edison.
Oh yeah.
Well, even though
Yeah.
he's a minor character, but
Well,
yeah.
but still, he is him being played by Rob Paulsen. That's still good.
All right. Thomas Edison. Yeah, bringing back somebody from the past and then dating Miss Val. Oh.
Yep. To only like prove Sydney wrong because it's like she got it wrong and stuff, and yeah, of course she was corrected, and that's where like Blitz said Thomas Edison started liking Miss Val, and Timmy has to bring him back because if he's not back in his timeline, everything that he invented like electricity and whatnot starts to disappear. So he comes up with a plan to trick Edison and Miss Val to break up, and eventually he talks him to coming back in his own time.
Yeah,
But
the way they,
the character,
the way
what?
he, I was gonna say the way he tried to convince on a breakup was like throwing off his voice with a voice change communicator.
Yeah.
It was so hilarious to hear because it was like here's one of the lines in case for like you guys to remember and the viewers.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Miss Val's armpits stink like an old skunk.
Also,
I think you smell much more like an old cabbage. How dare you? Well, knock
I don't know why, but this line also made me laugh for some reason when I first saw it. No, wait, actually, like after the first few times, he said,
Well, knock off 100 points off my IQ and call me Tesla. What?
But by the way, did you like the part where Carl and Sheen got stuck in the Retroland ride bad out of heck?
Yep.
I don't mind like going to Retroland if it was like a real place. I would love it.
Sorry, kid. You got to be this tall to get in.
What did you say, boy?
And the fact that when they got their sizes down.
Sorry, man. You got to be this tall to ride my dog.
Right.
Yeah.
That one. The incredible
That's
Freaky
funny.
Town episode.
Yeah. Even at that side, Goddard still look cute up close. Mm. Oh come on.
But Thomas Edison, I give him a 8 out of 10.
9.
You go fresh.
I said 9.
Same with me.
10.
All right. Next up is Jack Terrence.
Torrance. It's Torrance.
Oh,
But
my fault.
Jack Torrance.
yes,
Yeah.
like we'll get like so yeah, evil. So yeah, in the clone episodes where Jimmy first created clones of himself to handle like everything he wanted to just.
Yeah, I remember that episode.
Well, yeah. So basically, evil Jimmy being the token evil clone, and his voice was based on Jack Nicholson. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well.
That's really impressive.
Who wants to do the prank? Who wants to do the prank call scene?
Me.
All right, go ahead.
Hello. Hi. Is it United Security Council? I'm looking for a shake my booty. First name Ivana. Let me check. Guys, Ivana shake my booty. You hear me? Oh, mercy.
That's
I like when he
hilarious.
says that, especially Mercy.
I hate that little dweeb.
And I did like the plot where he made his own evil Earth.
Me too.
Yeah, that I like that episode. Like how, like just a fight of the clones. Oh, I
Yep.
like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a pretty great episode.
Yeah, so like he how would I say this? He didn't appear it's supposed to appear in another episode, but of course they canceled that plot for some reason.
Yeah, it was the plot was
I'll
they
be
were supposed
back.
to meet,
Yo,
like,
son.
after fighting on the moon.
Hmm.
But yeah, for Evil Jimmy, yeah, he's one of the best villains a million.
Infinity.
Me too. I just love the voice he gave him.
Yeah, it was very impressive. I like that it actually did sounded like dark and evil, including like this line in his first appearance. Nice place, kid. I could show you some good with all this stuff.
Mm. All right, then. Next step is funny Jimmy. How about that Cindy Vortex though?
Wait, you forgot like one other Jimmy.
No, like each one of them were voiced like there were like 6 of them. 3 of them were voiced like
By
I was
Rob
gonna
Paulsen, and 3
I
other were
was gonna
voiced
say
by Jeff
like
Bennett.
both evil Jimmy, funny Jimmy, romantic Jimmy. Yes, that's true, but also happy Jimmy.
that was Jeff.
That was
Bennett.
Rob. Yeah, that was Jeff Bennett.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
Jeff Bennett voiced Happy Jimmy, Gloomy Jimmy, and Cool Jimmy.
Ooh.
I thought he only voiced that in Cool Jimmy.
Well, he didn't.
Yeah.
I thought like the voice gave me like Rob Paulsen vibes because it was like, "Hi everybody, isn't it a happy day?" But I think I should have like listened more carefully.
That's okay.
I'm
But
sorry.
funny Jimmy. What can you say? I'm trying to make some jokes, right?
Yeah, I
And-
really love his wig and how like he's kind of like based on the comedians in like 70s, 80s, something if I'm correct. Like
Mhm.
I'd probably say 80s.
Yeah. And like, who did he go to? Was it Sheen that he went to?
Yes.
Yeah, and the fact he was confusing Sheen.
Wait. Oh, man. I think or maybe I think that was Sad Jimmy with.
No, Sad Jimmy went with Carl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. It's been a long time since I've seen that episode.
What's the point of anything? We're all just here to be turned to dust.
But I'm allergic to dust.
You heard the guy. Get to work.
Hey, you want some of this delicious pie? Sure. What? Oh, oh mercy.
Yo, what's up, Nicarama?
You got pop and skateboard, boy.
Hey, don't be so sad. Put a happy face on that. Ooh.
Hey,
But yeah,
why don't we put a little happy face on that? That's a very great funny joke. Well, come on, laugh with me.
yeah, for funny Jimmy, 10 out of 10.
Same as you.
Same here.
Bobby, yours?
I'd say my rating is, I think, an 8.
And you, Christian?
Don't remember that much because I only saw the episode once. I'll give him a
Oh,
8.
come on. It was like one of the best episodes.
Hey,
I know, but the only ones I remember fondly is Evil Jimmy and Cool Jimmy.
Oh, all right then. All right, the last clone, romantic Jimmy. I did like the voice you give.
It was like really funny for me.
Romance is in the air, huh? It is a beautiful day for love.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when he was singing to Cindy. And the fact that when she was complaining about Jimmy, she was like having her moment until she realized who she was talking about.
Yes.
Ew. But yeah, for him and the accent, I give him a million.
What accent did he have?
French.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Obviously.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's kind of like he's putting on his best Pepe Le Pew impression, despite the fact that he has played French characters before.
Also, he has like a mustache and like a rose pin on his shirt.
Hmm. And
Yeah,
now,
like,
last but
it's
not
funny,
least,
Wait, I was gonna say it was funny how he was trying to romantically impress Cindy.
We already did that. Though.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
Yeah, she got a little flustered.
and next, last but not least, Skeet.
Yo, dude. You gotta press the buttons, though. That's called salt.
That's what I said. Sodium chloride.
Oh, man, dude.
Oh, Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy, you're just gonna confuse the boy. But I just love this scene with Carl and Sheen. It's like, this is like while Sheen's like taking the orders and blurring out some random bullshit to Carl.
Yeah, for those of you who want to know, viewers, that's from the episode Men at Work.
Yeah, and apparently, back in the olden days, they used that kind of slang for what kind of orders they want.
Again,
That's how
dude,
it works, basically.
You gotta press the button with the pictures on it.
Oh man, if only like if some people would think that it was like that easy, then they would just be like, "Whoop!"
Damn it, McDonald's will go, booming right now.
All fast food industries would go boom. Oh wait, yeah, Ski. He was like, I like how he was like laid back but demanding.
But I did like how Jimmy gave a little refresh to like the restaurant.
Yeah, I mean it was kind of cool, except for the part of like the AI going all like going berserk and claiming that the restaurant itself would become superior.
Exactly, but think about it. If they predicted that, if Jimmy Neutron the show predicted scan your tongue and see what you want to eat, that'd be pretty cool for the future.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Exactly, and I like that scene where Cindy and Libby want to you want to eat here, but Jimmy was like, there's a wait, or you can eat in the closet. I was like, God damn, Jimmy.
Yeah, because they made fun of him because he was dressed up as a burger.
Savage.
Savages! Savages!
All right, you sing the taco song.
Anyone
Oh yeah. Oh wait. I think it was like Taco Shack, Yuli cheese, Shack. Before it's there, that's all it's back. You give the big pinata whack. Taco Shack. Yeah.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Hugh was acting like such a child, like more of a child in the episode, like a 4-year-old. Like, but Mom, I want to eat at McDonald's.
Jesus Christ. You're supposed to be the man of the house, not the kid of the house. Then Jimmy would be the man of the house.
Oh yeah, Jamie would definitely be man of the house with
Actually,
Eustace.
Judy's the woman of the house, and if you try to cross her path, you got another thing coming.
But I do like the end of the episode where the space bandits, found the picture of him trying to track him down.
Yeah, they were like, he's the leader.
And I like in that episode, even though they didn't get Kevin Michelson in that episode, it was Maurice LaMarche who provided the laughing sound for T.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh wait, there's also one more character in Jimmy Neutron that you.
Well, it was like another character that was similar to Skeets. His name was Chip, if you remember him.
I just wanted
that
to
character.
point him out from the episode A Beautiful Mind. Even though he was like a hologram that Jimmy created, he was still like a fun character. And there was like a real version of him in Retroville.
All right, because it's just he copy and pasted, but with blonde hair.
Yeah, because they're twins.
Oh no, your long lost twin. Could it be?
Yeah, he just dyed his hair blonde.
Or maybe he's trying to escape from the space bandits. That's why he probably dyed his hair.
Oh, good. That's a good theory. Like after the Shrinking Town incident, he changed his identity. Well, not much, just different colored hair and clothes.
They won't recognize me.
I also like the lie that Jimmy said descending to camp. Do not worry, dude. I will be supervising and help your son and or daughter his best camp experience. Your son, Jimmy, is having an awesome time at camp.
So yes, the legends of the show, 1,000, a million, cajillion, million for Rob Paulsen.
Indeed.
No doubt. One of the best. All right. Here we go. Here's Christian.
It's time for
Animaniacs.
And we're zany to the max. So that's it down and relax. Your life you go back. We're Animaniacs.
So yes, before I start, I got just to Animaniacs through the hub, and I had little idea that this was Rob Paulsen voicing Yakko. And when I grew up, and yeah, Yakko Warner is a pretty hilarious character. Like Rob Paulsen really nailed it with this character, and like his iconic lines, like using the term.
Yeah.
That line kind of reminds me of a SpongeBob episode. Remember when SpongeBob had to be forced to work for Plankton?
Wait, forced to? You mean
he was forced to, because remember he lost the bets, Mr. Krabs.
Technically, Plankton cheated.
Well, yes.
And the sound that Christian just made, I don't feel like doing it.
Oh, you're right, because he was technically young, and like, I don't feel like it. You will do as I say, or your brain's gonna go into a robot.
But my favorite part about Yakko was like when Rob was singing "The Countries of the World."
Oh yeah, and that was done in one take.
Exactly.
And of course, Yakko didn't finish because he got exhausted.
But
in one live show, he actually sang the whole song.
Yeah, wait. Actually, the point where he got. Wait, did you say like in Countries of the World he got exhausted?
Yeah.
That was
Right.
every word in the
English language. Yeah,
the
that's a
English
different
language.
one.
Yeah, I saw that episode. I saw that clip honestly, and that he got like so exhausted, but he finished it nonetheless.
So yeah, there's nothing wrong with Yakko. He's a pretty classic Rob Paulsen character. It's one of his best ones. I give him 1,000,000.
Yeah, me too. And fun fact, 2 years ago, I was reacting to this video where Raw Paulsen and Just Arnett were like reacting to kids, reacting to Animaniacs.
I
saw
saw
that
that.
video too.
Yeah, and this is my first time seeing Just Arnett in person. I was like, wait, this is the guy that voices Wacko? I was really stunned by that voice.
Yep. That's,
So now you know.
Yeah.
Yep. The Warner Brothers, and don't forget the Warner sister Dot. Shoot.
But yeah, a million for me as well.
Yeah, I just want to say for Yakko, honestly, I first got introduced to Animaniacs through the computer game I got when I was a kid.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was like a lot of puzzle and interactive game. Did any of you guys play that?
No, because I was not born around that time.
I don't know. Maybe it came out in like the early 2000s or something. I don't know. But anyway.
Wait. Fresh, what's your opinion on Yakko?
Okay, yeah. I first got introduced to Animaniacs from this VHS that I had one time, and let's see. All I remember, the only thing I swear I remember was this when they were singing the song "I'm Mad," and then when I got further into this show, I was like, okay, so this is really cool, and got to know much more about the characters, and I became much more interested. And yeah, Yakko, he's one of Rob's most timeless and iconic roles due to he just has to be his most snarkiest of all, since the show is supposed to be brilliant from the writing and the humor and everything. Everything. I just like how sassy he is. He's just trying to put on his best Bugs Bunny impression, and well, he personified it. He put his whole effort into it, trying to be like the funniest guy, the world like, can like offer.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he is like. Well, he's I think he's like the brains of the operation, but also he's still very like talkative and charismatic.
Well, yes, that's exactly the word.
That's just how I describe him.
But remember, in the original drafts, there was supposed to be a fourth one.
Yes.
Really?
Really? What would their name be?
Yeah, it was supposed to be like Smacky. Like he was supposed to be some kind of, some perpetually angry version, but it turns out that Oh wait, right. It was supposed to be like Wacky, Smacky, and Dots, but Wacky and Smacky were transferred into Wacko. That's what it was.
Yeah. So that's how it went. But my favorite moments of Yakko were like this, like he must Wacko mistook that guy's headbutts as a Pez dispenser. It's like, Pez, what one? Please stop playing with my bust. Good night, everybody.
I remember this one clip from a long time ago. They were on a camping trip. Yakko just finished warming up the hot dogs, and he's asking where the buns at, and Dot was saying, "I got the buns right over here."
Oh yeah.
I mean, they always provided like innuendo jokes in the show.
Well, yeah, that's like one of the main things about Animaniacs is the dirty jokes.
Remember this line?
Hello, nurse.
Yeah. Oh, and let's not forget about the song.
Yeah, I actually heard that song and I was like weirded out. God.
Knock it off and give me the bird. We love to, but the Fox Senses won't allow it.
Man. All right, then. Next up, Gee Brain, what are we going to do today?
Same thing we always do every night. Take over the world.
Brain, we keep taking over the world over and over, and we still doesn't succeed. What's going on?
We have to keep trying, Pinky.
But
we must. Nerf.
Exactly, Pinky.
I like that. I like that he kind of has like a British accent to go with that.
It's actually Cockney.
What?
Yeah,
Cockney.
I'm like, there's a difference between British and Cockney, so it's actually Cockney.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah.
Hey, Ray, what do you want to do tonight? The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. The Pinky and the Brain. Yes, Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the
The
other's
other
a
is insane.
or laboratory
And
mice. The
there's where the
genes
theory
have
comes in.
been spliced. The pinky, and the
And the
brain,
brain.
brain. Oh wait, also, do you remember that other character they played was Larry?
Oh,
Yeah.
that dude. Like, I was like, who is this
Larry.
character?
I was watching like a compilation of the Pinky and the Brain intros. I just loved listening to it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I have no idea who that Larry dude was.
Hi, Nikki.
Hi.
But yeah, with Pinky, I do love that he's a little goofball here and there. He tries to support Brain, but every time they try to do something, it just flops.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time Brain says, "Are you pottering?" Or I'm pottering. It's like that depends, and it says some random crap.
Especially from the Animaniacs Revival trailer, where he was like his goofiest. Like he was in this like dating website, and Brain was just like so mad.
Yeah, he was like, he was like, what if I get catfish and it shows a picture of a fish?
He couldn't believe it. But yeah, for me, I give him a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, and I give him a million because he's that iconic. Especially in the reboot, there's this episode I saw this clip on YouTube. Him and Brain were in knight shining armor, and Brain's like, "Remember the plan?" He's like, "I know." It's like Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah. Oh wait, let me give him my rating for like both of them. I don't think. Wait, I don't think I give my rating for Yako.
Go ahead.
Okay, for Yako Water, I give I'd say a billion out of 10. My turn. I get myself a cheese of 12 out of 10. Wait, I don't. Oh, is it a 7? I don't know.
Nerf. Pinky, you are such an exhausting ignorant.
I mean, yes. And what about you guys? Like
But
ratings?
seriously though, I gave
would agree with
Pinky a 10 out of 10.
Oh,
Okay.
agree.
I give
All
it
right.
10 out of 10 as well.
Next up, and the last one, Dr. Otto Scratcher Sniff.
Oh yeah,
Now
he's
looking
a
back on that name.
psychiatrist.
Oh,
What?
nurse.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, the last name. How did they get away with that?
Maybe they're scratching their asses and they sniff it.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
wow.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Well, no, that's not true.
I mean, only apes do that, but come on, man.
Oh.
So
If
you're
you were a
saying the
gorilla, of
Rikers
course, that
and-
would make sense. But
So,
But I do like the accent he gave to him.
Yeah, like
yeah.
a German or
Yeah.
Swedish accent.
it's German.
Right. So yeah, Scratch
Oh.
and Sniff is like the psychiatrist for each of the Warners, and they drive him completely insane. Like this one where it shows him completely with a set of hair. He was interviewing with Wacko, and he asked him a simple question: "What's on your mind?" What's on my head? No. What's on your mind? My hat. No. What is on your dang mind? My ears. Ow! Then he starts ripping off his hair, and that's why I know he's bald.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I remember
I'm bald
that
because of
clip.
you.
Oh,
What
I
happened?
remember that.
Mhm. I remember he was showing these pictures, and it was
Oh, this is classic. So, Yako, what do you think of this picture? Girls. What does this remind you of? Girls. What does this remind you of?
Damn
Girls.
it, Wacko.
You are obsessed with girls. Hey, you're the one who's showing me the sexy pictures.
It
Hey,
kind of
you're the
reminds
one
me.
who showed me my sexy pictures.
It kind of reminds me of the Simpsons, Butterfinger commercial. The same thing with Bart, where
Right.
yeah, a Butterfinger. What do you see here? A Butterfinger. What do you see here? Another Butterfinger. Just look at this
Also
results.
for home, you know what Homer will see in those?
What?
What?
Donuts.
Donut. Hey, Joe, the last Butterfinger is reported. Ah, the last Butterfinger.
Aha! Woo, aha! This auto had to be in the way.
I miss those. But yeah, overall, all of his roles from Animaniacs, pure gold, 1 million.
Exactly. Gold and platinum.
Yes, indeed.
Yep, agreed.
Well, gnarly dudes, let's go eat some pizzas.
Yep, Raphael,
no.
Toka, Mirjin Man, and Zach from the 80s TMNT. So
Yep.
yeah, I had
Yeah.
little no idea that he was in the original 80s.
For me, how I found out he voiced Raphael is because in this one episode from TMNT 2012, they were showing
Yeah.
the original tours, right? And when Raphael was speaking, I was like, why does he sound like Donatello?
Yeah, I was like, when I saw this, I was like, oh my god. I instantly knew right away that Raphael was voiced also, that Rob Paulsen also voiced Raph. That was really cool.
What I like
Yep.
about his version of Raph, even though people do like him as like the badass of this, but he was kind of calm, just like
Well,
funny.
technically, Raphael is cool, but rude. Give me a break.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and
Well,
his very fourth wall breaky.
exactly.
Oh. Yeah, like because of the piece of smack.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I watched some episodes back in 2017. It was really great to watch. I even watched this episode where both, I believe, who was it, Michelangelo and Raph, who turned into kids again. I believe so. Yeah.
Really?
Why did that happen?
And I also watched this episode where Spike was not Raph's pet, but Bebop's pet.
Really?
hmm
Oh, and wait a minute. Spike was in original 80s?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it also says right here Toka.
Yeah, Toka. Well, we'll get to like soon, but yeah. I like how his raps is like fairly friendly to like Leo, because in other media they would like you could go against each other here and there, but I like in this one for his Raphael 10 out of 10.
I'd say he did a pretty well job. I'd say an 8.
Others?
Yeah, 7. Yeah.
8.
1,000.
All right, for Toka. I know some people got introduced to Toka in the live action TMNT movie.
Which I did.
Wait,
Yeah.
live action?
The second one.
Yeah, where both him and Raza were voiced by Frank Welker. But yeah, I did like the voice he gave to Toki, like kind of sounded like this a little bit, kind of sound like this, which was a really cool voice.
Sounds similar to Roz.
You could say that, but more raspier.
I'm always watching.
Or you could kind of say like Zorak.
You okay,
from,
dude?
Space Ghost.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
right.
literally like just scratched my throat.
Well, careful, don't strain yourself, dude.
I'm okay.
Okay, just careful next time.
I mean, I can do Roz's voice well. It's just like this impersonation of Toka.
But as I was saying, I also like you can also see it as Zorak from like Space Ghost, that kind of voice as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I gotta check my real quick. Pause.
all right.
Pause. Okay. I didn't know this was a TV show. Well, I guess we'll pause here from here.
Jesus.
Y'all remember the mannequin challenge from 2016?
Yeah, I remember. It was fun. Just like seeing people being frozen in like different positions.
Also, a little bit of a kind of a like sad fact about Rob Paulsen was like, during 2016, I believe he got throat cancer.
Yeah,
Yes.
we talked about that, and I didn't know like what year it was. So that was
He
2016.
just said it.
Yeah, 2016. But that didn't stop him to voice act. Although he had to play like softer roles because again don't want to like rupture his voice. But he recovered from cancer from that, which was really great for Rob.
I'm glad he recovered from it.
Yeah, what a miracle.
And
Yes,
what
indeed.
I found this out because Butch Harmon was doing a podcast of him, and he was speaking about like Rob was also doing his own podcast at the time when he had throat cancer.
Right, yes, talking tunes.
Yes. Oh. Wait, what are your favorite Talking Tunes episodes with Rob?
Yeah, I do like the Spaceballs with Richard Horvitz.
Hmm. I like the one with him and John DiMaggio. That was funny. And let's see, what else was there? Oh, the most funniest one was with him and Charlie Adler when they were doing Carl Weezer and Cow.
Oh, I have to check that out.
Of course, he also did this one with Grey Delilah where she was doing Vicky. A.G. Daly came in. She did Tommy, of course. He even got the original cast from the Justice League to do the like Talking Tunes,
Oh, that's awesome.
and he got the original cast from TMNT to do a one episode from Seinfeld.
A one episode from Seinfeld? Wow,
Yeah, like
that's
as the
pretty
turtles as they were reading. It was funny as hell.
that was with a surprise guest from the Crane. Wait, what would happen if there was a little skit and like Krang was playing a Seinfeld and then the turtles came up and they would just like start throwing tomatoes at him? So I
course.
went there with the turtles when we were.
Crank, what are you doing?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just chilling here. No reason.
Oh man. And I also remember this one with who was it? I just had this in my mind. Oh yeah, Michael Bell. Who else was it with? Oh yeah, he also did one with D. Bradley Baker. Oh yeah, he also did one with Mick Wingert. Man, that was a lot of great episodes from him. Yes. Oh yeah, the most iconic one with him and Clancy Brown.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Hey, Dwight, you want M&M?
No, thanks. I'm stuffed.
No, you should try it. Try M&M. They're really good.
Good.
Good, huh? So
Yeah.
freaking good.
Arr.
Oh, I just love that.
Hey, Dwight, you want another minute? Yes.
Say, Dwight, I thought when you had a crown on, you should be eating for hours. Who was his dentist's name? Crantus. Sounds like dentist.
Oh yeah, he also did one with Seth Green. What else was it? He did one with Dante Bosco. Oh yeah, Tara Strong, Gary Anthony Williams, and much more. Oh yeah, Bobby. If I know Fresh knew about it and Mastermind knew about it, but today was a great day for me. It's because I predicted a voice for Fred Flintstone.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Blitz.
Thank you. In my opinion, I honestly thought it was going to be Steven Roots. What I first thought it was going to be like Patrick Warburton or John C. Reilly, in my opinion.
But yet again, yes, they would have been like excellent choices, but it's good for you to know that you are suddenly just gaining more. And once again, that it happened again on a Saturday, because if it happened a third time, then that would be like, one of the most special things that can happen to anybody.
Yeah.
In fact, this kind of like reminds me. What?
Wait, I was gonna say for people who want to know who Blitz predicted, go check out his video.
Okay, if you don't want to, I'll just tell you, it was Steven Roots.
All right.
Yeah. But Fresh, what were you saying?
Yeah, like if you were to do this again on another Saturday, it reminds me of this one time when I was like in middle school and me and two other students scored like the same freaking score on the same test in science class, and it was like, whoa, this is cool.
Nice.
So we got something special or something like that. I don't really remember that much, but god dang, the same scores on the same test.
Hmm. But back to the TMNT with Toka. For him, really didn't see that much. I give him a 7 out of 10.
But did you know that there's a chance of 12 version? But oh well, as a
Tucker
he
was
is
a
a
whole
she.
planet, basically, and she was a
Yeah.
female, yes. And
I like
she was
that
the
version.
mother of Raph's other turtle, Chompy.
I like
Yep.
that
Chompy
version.
Picasso.
Chompy.
Jumpy's so cute.
Where Chompy's like fully grown. I was like, wow.
Yeah, he got like, well, he wasn't like as big as his mom, but he got big. He was huge.
Cody's mom.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, other opinions about Toka, or you want to move on?
Well,
Uh,
didn't really know much about this version of Toka, so
Me neither.
Okay. Next up, Mutagen Man. Yes, again, didn't really see the episode, but with the voice, it was really surprising. Especially like it's kind of funny how he played Mutagen Man and the fact that he had to take care of Mutagen Man from the 2012 version in his lab. If you think about it.
Yeah, that is ironic.
Yeah, poor Timothy.
Yeah, I actually got introduced to Jaman through a voice combination of Rob Paulsen. Then I got introduced to him again in 2012, where yeah, I didn't realize that he is going to come Jaman, Timothy. Yeah, and all he wanted to do is just like be part of a team, and then he mistake did the biggest mistake of his life, like pouring mutagen on himself, and became a gelatinous blob.
He knows the rule. Touch something and you become that something. But
He
nope,
probably
he just
didn't know about the touching part.
Yeah, that part that just like made me sad.
Okay, question.
if you were randomly hit by the mutagen just out of nowhere, what would you mutate it into? Like anything.
I don't know. I have to touch something first in order to mutate, so I don't know what I would mutate
that's what he
to.
just said, dingus.
It could be anything though. Anything.
Maybe a crocodile.
Oh, you
Yes.
can be like Leatherhead.
That's what
He's
I'm
an
saying.
alligator.
Well, I mean, like in a different sense, like you can be a croc version of Leatherhead.
But make sure this one's not a female Christian.
Or I was gonna say for me, maybe a dog, but not like dog pound, but
What kind of dog? What kind of species we talking here?
maybe one that's maybe the same species as my dog.
What's your
Aw.
dog?
Christian.
Christian, what would you ask that kind of question?
Why
Oh.
not?
Okay, I'll just answer it. It's a Shih Tzu Terrier.
So you want to be mutated into a Shih Tzu?
Like a frog. I mean, like a humanoid version of it. That's. I mean, they're like. I know I said like Shih Tzu Terrier. Like, my dog was like that, and she was both cute and fierce.
Well, a really fierce dog you would probably mutate into is a really dangerous dog, a Rottweiler.
Yeah.
For me, going to the Arctics, I'll probably be a husky.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I used to have a husky.
Oh, that's cute.
I love huskies.
Oh
Me
wait,
too.
wait. Oh wait. By the way, Christian,
Yes.
if Jack could turn himself into a husky, we'd be like, wait, I don't get it. What's different about this? It's exactly the same. Because remember.
Okay. And who's Zach?
Jack's that big guy. Remember from Perfectly Cut Screen? That perfectly cut.
No,
screen?
Zach.
Zach, I'm getting
Oh,
today.
sorry.
I was giving a score. For Mutual Man, 6 out of 10. Moving on. Zach, Fresh, would you like to explain?
Okay, yes, he's basically just the biggest fan of the Ninja Turtles. He just wanted to like fit in and become, an official fifth turtle, but it's kind of like, no, this is for the professionals only.
Yeah.
And then when he got kidnapped, he became officially, another human friend of the turtles, basically.
He was a good kid though. I like him.
Exactly.
So he's almost like Timothy, but he didn't get mutated.
Of course not. If they did that in the show, kid being a mutant, that would have been wow.
I mean,
Oh,
it happened. I mean, in 2012, it happened to Mondo Gecko. He was a normal human.
I was gonna bring that up. Yeah.
but he's so rad, dude.
He is red, but I was pretty pissed that his parents kicked him out. I get that he's a mutant, but again, this is your son.
This is your son. You should
Well,
support
what
him,
else
you-
were they supposed to do?
Keep him in. Jesus Christ! You don't kick
Well, I
somebody
mean,
out.
what if he mutated to, I don't know, a snake or something? Would you keep mutant version's son who's a snake?
Splinter did. Right, hello.
Well,
Duh.
he got me
I
there.
got you there, son.
Anyway, I'll be right back. My mom's coming.
All right. So for his roles from the OG TMNT, Amelia, because this was like one of his biggest roles back in the 80s.
Definitely.
All right. Next up, Fresho, your profile picture, Donatello.
Also, can I say something before you give your review on him?
Go ahead.
Sure.
I think I'm gonna enjoy putting some more cracks in his shell. Huh, look at you, Gappy. Why do you sound so weird? Me sound weird. Hurt yourself lately?
Yeah, I love that part. And fun fact, Rob Paulsen's favorite episode from the TMNT 2012 version was Race with the Demon.
Oh yeah, I
let's see
remember
why.
that speed demon.
But yes, Fresh, go ahead.
Yeah, out of all of the Ninja Turtles media that I've kind of like seen, the 2012 version, yeah, it stands out the most because like it's just one of the greatest ones ever to be taken. Well, both the source material and other different references and pop culture references here. But with Donatello, in this version, it like he just works in every way. I mean, because when people complained about which turtle is who, depending on their mask or their voices or their colors of their masks, in this version, what I do enjoy is that they made him the tallest of his brothers, giving him a gap in his in his teeth, and let's see, giving his bow staff a retractable blade, and most importantly, surprisingly enough, having him being infatuated with April.
Yeah, because in other media, Mikey would be in love with her.
Right. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, wait.
Oh, but don't forget about his sarcastic moments, like when the turtles point out,
Whoa, what is that?
Also, I like how he was getting so goofy around April.
Yeah.
It's a sweet 16th birthday party.
How's I supposed to know? So yeah. So I generally believe that Donnie is definitely the number one hamiest role that of Rob has officially done. I'm really considering that.
exactly. And yeah, my most favorite Donatello of all time, and the fact that he got to play more turtles than that, yeah. But I did like this one thing about him from the future, that he turned into a robot.
Yeah. Well, actually, it wasn't a. I don't think it was a future. It's only like an alternate universe.
Or
No,
yeah,
it was a future though.
Yeah, post-apocalyptic future. Yes.
Yeah.
Or just probably alternate timeline. Whatever.
I just said what it was, so don't make it worse.
I
than
know.
what
I
it is.
know.
Because if it was another timeline, because there is this one scene you can see the skull. It was Casey, so timeline. How did he get the skull?
Yeah, I saw Casey's helmet.
So yeah, that would be the future though. But other than that, oh yeah, I remember this one episode where Donnie turned dumb because it was the episode called Creepweed, where the creep and the son of Snakeweed combined as one
Oh,
into Creepweed.
Yeah. Even though like Mikey screwed up, like most of the part, he made up for in the end by regaining Donnie's intellect.
I mean, yes. And if people are wondering what happened in the episode, so basically Donnie was working on this antidote or like anything like that. And yeah, he dropped a little bit of like the creep's remains of like making him smarter because in the original episode he was dumb, but the creep turned dumb, dumb to smart. Johnny turned to smart to dumb. So yeah, at that point we were
Yeah.
screwed.
And I see you're talking about Donatello for Team in 2012.
No,
You,
it's the
Mr. Obvious,
16
he was your
birthday party.
cookie.
Hey, I just
Of course,
came
we're
back.
talking about Donatello.
Jeez. All right. Let me tell
No.
you my.
No, I was trying to
What?
make a reference to one of his lines.
Oh.
But go ahead. Jan Christian.
Anyway, yeah. I like this version of Donatello, like Rob Paulsen, like making him really smart character, and he's very sarcastic, and he gets very angry. Like it's one example in the episode Battle for New York, I believe, is where Mikey was like messing with the music, like putting some random stuff in there, and
Pish
Johnny
posh
came
and
in
all
there.
that. Are
Yeah.
you insane?
No. This is what he said. Mikey, have you lost your shell?
Pish posh.
That was really
but-
funny.
But Mikey
Yeah.
actually did something smart though. Think about it.
Well, he probably didn't intend to. He just put in some random crap in there, but apparently it just worked. And also,
Yeah.
another funny moment with Donnie is with him and Leatherface, because for some reason, Leatherhead.
Jesus Christ, there's a murderer.
He said leather.
I meant to say Leatherhead, but it came out Leatherface. But I meant to say, for some reason, he always grabs Donnie's face and just throw him around like a rag doll. And another funny part is like three of the turtles, Raph, Donnie, and Leo, found a bunch of floating, sleeping crane, and Raph is like, "What's going on, Donnie? It's a sweet 16th birthday party. How am I supposed to know?"
We just mentioned that.
Oh, I
Twice.
didn't know, but I just wanted to say my side. And there's a one episode where the turtles were like sneaking around, and Donnie said, "We're quiet as ninjas," and then his phone rang, and then he's talking to everyone like, "Run for your life!"
Yeah. I mean, there are a few times where Donnie got lucky with April.
Oh yeah. And like this one time that she kissed him and like showed him like supposed to go out of the earth and says like, "I love being a turtle."
Yep, I remember that.
I remember that.
Yep. But at one time, there's a ship of mutagen canisters and a lot rained down, and one of them hit her dad, and she got mad at Donnie and the rest of the turtles for that happening.
I mean, you could say it's their fault half, but really, can't really blame them because I'm not saying anything about April, but think about it. They've been helping you, ever since they met you in a way. And to find out that you're actually a mutant,
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, also technically, since it was Mikey that kind of like blurred it out. So
Ooh.
But I did like
Way
one
to
of the
go,
Crank's robot
Michelangelo.
suits. I do like one of the Crank's suits, like the gorilla suits especially.
Butt cannons.
Yeah.
Butt cannons.
Exactly.
And there's this one episode where they're in a farm. Is that where they meet that fish, bird, worm hybrid? And Johnny was like testing April with her psychic ability. He's like showing her cards and stuff. And the last one, he put a picture of himself, and she's like, "A worm," and his head turned to a worm.
I spy with my little eyes something green.
But yeah, for this version of Donnie, nothing really wrong with him. 1,000. He's just awesome.
Infinity.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah,
I think,
have to agree.
no offense to the 80s turtles, I gotta admit that Rob Paulsen did a really good job as Raphael, but I think he did more great as Mikey. Just a little bit more.
Did you say Mikey?
I mean, Donnie.
Damn.
Sorry, that was a slip of the tongue.
oh, I guess we got Cloud Cuckoo Lander 201.
Yeah, I like chocolate chip cookies.
Shut up, Dave.
Oh man.
Oh.
Shut up, Dave.
But yeah, I agree. Infinity. It's like with the Nickelodeon version, it really brought a lot of interest, like bringing back OG characters, new characters. It was like one of the best at Nickelodeon at the time.
Oh, yeah.
It was also part of my childhood.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right.
I'll
Next
always
up,
cherish the 2012 TMNT.
Foot Lieutenant
But
and. No, go ahead.
this specifically, I did not know.
Okay, so yes, other than being in the show, he's actually the voice director of the show.
Oh my god! Wow.
Yeah.
It kind of makes sense because he's been working on the TMNT franchise for so long. I'm proud of him for that.
Yep. And yeah, it's kind of like a reverse situation because Field Lieutenant and Foot Brute are basically picking a brain. In this situation, Lieutenant is Brain and Brute is Pinky, but the voices are switched.
I mean, I did like that reference, but yeah, I just like the voice he gave, like just a little raspy and like angry. I like that.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
And then with Leslie Danny, I liked how he Rob brought back Seth Green and Greg Sykes for this episode.
And I found this out through like a video of TMT 2012 references and Rise of TMT, and one of them has to do with Ice Cream Kitty being a statue.
And remember that comment somebody made about Splinter saying, "Imagine you were like a tiger."
Oh yeah, that was pretty smart because Eric Bauza voiced Splinter in Rise of TMT and Tiger Claw.
But yeah, with Danny, again, with bringing back the OG cast, them Mystic and Raphael as one of their own and all that, it would have been cool to see Sean Astin in the show too. But hey, we got what we got. It was pretty cool.
I mean, hey, what can you do? That's probably what they're going with. That's why they didn't bring a version of Sean Astin. That's why there were like three of them. But it was pretty smart what they did, nonetheless.
Exactly. And other opinions about his version?
Even though I don't really like the show that much, I'd say Lieutenant is pretty interesting character. Love his voice. I give him a 20.
I give this like his characters 1,000,000 and the show itself 10.
All right.
All right then. Next up, question you could explain.
Okay, hang on a minute. Yes, PJ Pete. Like one of the ones I got introduced to Rob Paulsen as a kid, because as a kid I watched a Goofy movie, even though that came out like in the 90s. I was born in 2001, but this was still my childhood, and like of course in my time I didn't know who the heck Rob Paulsen was or whatever a voice actor was, but this character being best friends with Max Goof, like being the son of Pete, why his name is PJ Pete Jr. But yeah, really interesting character. Like he's one of those guys. Like, are you sure about this, man? I don't like the feel of this kind of like character and stuff. But yeah, he's still cool and stuff. Like giving Max like a confidence and stuff, like being best buds and whatnot. And yeah, there's nothing more to say about him. However, in the sequel, and an extremely goofy movie, which came like a few years after, where they went to college and he developed a love interest with a unnamed poet girl, which she fell in love back when he started like saying a poem and stuff. So yeah, he's a pretty cool character. You guys?
Yeah,
mean-
I agree.
When I first watched the movie, immediately I knew this was like Carl's voice actors. Like it was the same voice, but as a teenager.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, kind of like a less nerdier version of Carl, but also the voice of reason and tries to help out as much as he can.
Yeah, you could say that.
Well,
No other opinion? I was just waiting. All right then. But guys, I have a question.
Yes.
What?
What?
Who are you gonna call?
Danny Phantom.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. All right. So who wants to explain first?
Wait, we're not. Wait, those aren't Ghostbusters. Those are the Fentons.
So yeah, Jack Fenton is basically a guy that's just want to hunt ghosts, but nobody takes him
Yeah.
seriously because they don't think ghosts are real, but he thinks they are and stuff. And he goes a deliberate way to try to catch ghosts and stuff, but in a hilarious way. Like it's one where he had a vacuum and he turned it on and accidentally sucked up his hair.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. This is one of the few times you see Rob playing a cartoon dad. Like, yeah, Jack is one of the relative ones, but he tries to be a good dad. Which he does, but just take it a little bit. How would I say this? Too far? No, no, no. Like overthinking about it. Because I remember this one episode where Danny and Maddie went to a camping trip while him and Jazz were like by themselves fighting ghosts. Which was really cool.
And yeah, I mean, there's this one episode. I don't remember what it was about, but Danny was like talking to his friends, and they're in his lab, and apparently Jag was right behind him, and Danny was like talking behind his back, and he heard everything.
It kind of reminds me of that one episode of Amazing World of Gumball.
Yeah,
Where, like,
exactly that.
Yeah, exactly. With the kids, talking like hella crap about Richard. Well, he was behind them while he had cupcakes that were made of cement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Also,
of course,
do you guys
and Naive
remember?
and Nicole got mad at Gumball and Darwin and threw them at them, which is
Mhm.
completely child abuse.
Oh wait. Yeah. Also, I was gonna ask, did you guys also like that dance Richard did?
Oh,
Oh man, don't get me started on that.
That was so hilarious. I couldn't help but laugh at it.
I got used to that dance through a Cartoon Network commercial.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
me
even
too.
saw
But
that
it was so
commercial.
hilarious.
But going back
But
to
yeah, Jack Benton, despite him being over top obsessed with hunting ghosts, he's still a pretty nice and cool dad. I would like to hang out with him, other than hunting ghosts, just like chat with him, you know.
chat with them. Yeah.
Actually, he'll just basically brag about ghosts, nonetheless.
Well,
I wouldn't
true
mind.
point, but still, I would like to sit and chat with him.
Yes.
Yeah,
For
too.
me,
And I would like to
yeah.
see,
No, go ahead.
I'll go first. For me, I like to also talk about him, and even he'll display his ghost technology with me, so I can just see it cool up close and personal.
Mm,
And
uh,
also, if by any chance we get to do fight a ghost, I'll be ready and waiting.
For him, I give him a 10 out of 10.
9.
Infinity.
Wait,
Alright,
you guys
then.
hear that?
Beware!
Sounds like ghost.
I am the box ghost. Beware!
Oh wait, we're going to that already. Okay. Wait.
Uh,
Beware! I am the box ghost.
Yeah, the Limits Ghost and all the Ghost Gallery. As his name suggests, his power is like levitate boxes. A theory is that he was a worker of some factory or something, and he's like stacked boxes, and he got crushed by them, and that's how he became like that.
yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
And
that makes sense.
I immediately knew that was Rob because if you hear a little bit, you can hear a little bit about Mark Chang.
Yeah, that makes sense. And yeah, he always I will kick your butt. I'll take over the world with boxes. It's just that kind of whiny voice.
But there
It's
was
just
this one-
basically Carl Weezer and PJ
Yeah,
combined.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, the only time where Box Ghost shines was in the episode Boxed Up Fury.
Exactly.
When
I
you
was
saw,
about to
Oh,
mention
yeah.
posters hold on. Of Wolf, Undergrowth, and Vortex. He was also trying to make himself be recognizable. With the most usable cardboard and the occasional bubble wrap.
Yep.
and I also like that episode because it introduced a new ghost, Pandora.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that Pandora was like punishing him too, just like keep zapping him.
Look at that, everybody. It's Sharon Marsh from the South Park punishing box ghosts.
I had no idea.
Huh.
But yeah, surprising was like, yeah, the future one of box ghosts where he's like tough and everything.
Yeah,
And
where he's
he married
actually-
Lunch Lady.
Yeah, that's true. And they had a kid named
Box
Box.
Yep.
Get it? Because Lunchbox switched words.
Well, you can say either Lunchbox or Box Lunch. And you can say either or, but
Yeah, I know.
yeah. Is there a reason why he married her? I mean, he could have married I don't know, Amber or the Genie Ghost, but her. I mean,
No.
come on.
No.
What does he see in
I mean-
Lunch Lady, and how does he see in him?
Also, Christian, Amber, and what you said before? Wait.
Skulker.
Yes, Skulker.
Yeah. I was like going to say Amber. That's way out of Box Ghost League. Besides,
Exactly.
it's already stated that that Amber and Skulker are together.
You gotta be cool to date the cool, but hey, both are on fire. But what else can you
Cool.
say?
And, they're both cool and cruel. It's perfect.
Exactly.
Yep.
Perfect. But yeah, the box ghost himself. Even though
I'm
yes, he's
surprised he didn't make. Wait. I'm surprised he didn't make a box wife.
Jesus.
Wow.
What is he gonna do? Make a box shrine like how Helga did with Arnold?
No, just craft one out of boxes.
But yeah, for the box ghost, I give him a 6 out of 10.
5.
I give him a 10. Beware.
5.
I just give him a 10 just for the comedy and just it's just his character overall. It's just so hilarious. And next, wait,
Wait. We did get other opinions.
other opinions? I was like, wait, we need to hear from these two.
Oh, you basically did say everything, so there's that.
I was like, for the rate, like, what would you rate them?
I already said 7.
Oh, okay. Next one, Nikolai Technus.
This is a Christian. Look at your boy.
It's
Yep.
your boy.
My
Yep.
mascot for YouTube. So before
Wait. Before you say anything, Massimo, what are you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say the other character, the box ghost, was 10 out of 10 before we moved to Nikolai.
All right. Now, Chris, you can
All
explain.
So yeah, before I really got into Danny Phantom, God dang it, dryer. I got introduced to Technus through the video game Nicktoons Gloss of Doom, where he's a playable character. A lot of other Nicktoon characters fighting against alien orange blobs. I thought he was pretty cool. I really did the design, and I didn't know it was Rob Paulsen at first. And then later on, when I started watching Danny Phantom, I started liking it more and started liking Rob Paulsen's character. And he wasn't always like this form. He was like
A crazy scientist.
Yeah, scientist with stick out hair and stuff. And it's like announcing his plans like, I, Nikolai Technus, will give your computer a virus, something like that. But in later episodes, he started upgrading himself and became Nikolai Technus 2.0, which he now
Which is
doesn't
basically,
announce his plans.
this. Yeah, the 2.0, which is basically this.
Yeah.
I honestly like the 2.0 other than the first one.
Me
yeah.
too,
I
because
like
he grew arms, legs, and he grew
Legs.
taller. He's got a mullet. And he's got a cool cape. So yeah, and he's got electrical
Just his
powers
overall
to boot.
design. Just
Let's
his overall design is good.
Let's not forget about Skulk Tech.
Right, the future
Well,
version of Technus and Skulker combined.
Yeah, just basically Technus thing merged with Skulker's suit. That's awesome.
Which is kind of
Yeah.
funny because you never seen them interact before, except one time when Skulker stole from Technus.
Yeah, he stole his rod thing, and he just came out it was in the bath or shower, and it just got
Yeah,
zapped.
it was funny. Which of you fools stole my
Bye.
And
Wait.
I remember this line. Skoger said, "I thought you got rid of the gorilla override or something like that." It's like, "Don't tell me how to do my job."
Yeah, I do like that line too.
Well, I also
But
like. Wait, one of the most memorable episodes for me of Technus were the ones I watched the most was Teacher of the Year and Splitting Images. I want to say like for those episodes, I really enjoyed them, but I also liked playing as Technus in Globs of Doom. It was really interesting.
oh yeah,
I,
definitely.
Technus, have become one of the most powerful video game characters in existence, and I will use that to rule the entire world. My,
And
that was a long speech.
and a fun fact for all of you, like the viewers out there, the impression was of the late Gilbert
Oh, bye,
Godfrey.
Nikki.
Bye, Nikki.
Bye. Yeah, I was gonna say that next. That's a Gilbert Gottfried impression, and
Oh,
Yeah.
I noticed that because I was like listening like back and forth on them. It's very similar and it's spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall, his roles from Danny Phantom, Legendary, Infinity, and beyond.
Yeah, and I'm glad because of him.
Sir.
I started like one of my favorite Danny Phantom villains, and he's my mascot. And yeah, like what said, overall 100 and whatnot, really great.
Gotta go, Ghost.
Yep, I have to agree.
I'm going Ghost.
Alright. Next up for the big brains, Bird Brain.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yes, Burbrain. Yes, as his name says. Yes. The type of species he is a blue-bottomed booby, which kind of confused me because in real life there's an actual bird named the booby, but instead they got blue feet instead of feathers all around. But nevertheless, he happens to be one of the smartest villains in the Top Puppy universe. But his obsession is gaining the ability to fly, and he just tries many different ways to achieve that goal or to try to take over, Petropolis in any way, often with the assistance of, Zippy and his two incompetent minions, Bat and Owl.
Yeah, and there's this one episode where he jumped out the window and he's like, "I can fly! I can fly!"
Yeah, but his wings are tiny, so.
Yeah.
Yes, look at me! I am flying! Oh no.
Where? I just like that joke.
And there's also this one where like he's in front of the audience, he's like, "All of you, follow me! Not you, you're the audience."
Where? Man. Fun fact, when I was like getting introduced to the voice actors, honestly, I thought he was voiced by Jeff Bennett at first. My opinion.
Really?
Yeah. Because what Jeff?
I mean, it did sound like it a little bit, but then I recognized it as Rob Paulsen.
Yeah. Then I saw the cast video and I was like, oh, it's Rob Paulsen. Cool. But yeah.
I mean, the
For
only
him-
person Jeff Bennett that I know Jeff Bennett voiced was also one of the smartest characters, Keswick.
Mm-hmm. And I gave him a 10 out of 10.
Agreed.
100.
10.
I'd say
Where?
10 for hilarity.
All right, then next up, the Powerpuff Girls. Brick, Boomer, Email, Young Professor Utonium, blah 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 blah. How to what? I love the names.
Yeah. Who's the who are these?
Okay, I'll explain later. Okay, so the first characters, yes, Brick and Boomer, basically two of the Rowdy Rough Boys. He did really good with.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember those.
Man, beating up people for fun is really fun. Yeah, beating up people is really fun. Oh, dude, that's the stupidest thing you ever said. But you said it. Yeah, but it was awesome when I said it.
Oh, so let me guess. You calling us stupid?
What is this? Dumb? Dumb? You can't put a B.
But yeah, in my opinion with Brick and Boomer, yeah, Brick is really a fine badass. Like, he doesn't give a shit at anything. Boomer, innocent, tries to be like evil, but just a little bit innocent. You guys?
Yeah, I have
agree.
no problem with them. And there's this one episode where Bubbles dressed up as Boomer.
We just mentioned that episode.
Oh
Oh.
yeah, I remember that episode.
Remember the snot rocket?
Yeah.
Yep. Which I call the Bullet Burger.
Jesus.
Oh, and of course there was also basically honestly for the new Powerpuff Girls, I wish the Rowdy Rough voice would appear more because like everyone says, they only appeared once,
Yes, they did.
which is lame.
Yeah. Yeah, and they also became like alternate skins for Punch Time Explosion XL. That's something, right?
Yeah, it is something. For them, I give them infinity. I just love like the comic relief of both of them.
Yes, I give it an infinity as well.
Infinity too, because there's some of the best villains in the whole show.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to figure out like whose is who. So is
Yes, Brick is the
Oh,
red
that's-
one, and Boomer's the.
yeah, I was gonna.
Just-
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
Boomer.
he
So-
just
my bad.
freaking-
We just said that earlier, but no issue.
Brick. Okay, Brick is this. Boomer's that. Wait, who? Wait,
Butch
if
was voiced
Brick
by
and
Roger
Boomer
L.
were played by
Jackson.
Rob Paulsen, then who played the other
Yeah.
one?
Roger L.
Yeah.
Jackson, who also voiced Mojo Jojo.
Yeah.
Mojo.
Yes. All right. But other rankings from you, Bobby and Christian?
10.
I'd say 9.
Don't be a sissy. Nah, I'm just kidding. All right, next
The
one.
sissy.
Email. Okay, this is the episode where Major Glory appeared and with the other super friends. And yeah, Email, he's this Japanese superhero who could run really fast, 7 seconds across the globe.
Oh my
That's-
god!
that's
Wow.
cool.
But he lost that race against Bubbles.
Wow, he lost against Bubbles.
Yeah. Not so fast now. Just gotta put some dirt in your eyes, boy.
What would happen if he went against the Flash?
Huh.
Or what about maybe even Sonic?
Sonic,
Statue.
Flash,
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver, yeah, Speed Gonzalez, Dash,
Basically,
and
any speedster hero, including like Ben's aliens, like Accelerate. And oh wait, I wonder what happened if he like raced against Jerry.
Or what about even Cabal?
Oh, well, I don't know. But continue about email.
Emo, yeah, that's it. He's just a Japanese superhero that can run really fast. Lost the fast race, and yeah, I did like his design. It was really cool because to me, at first I thought he was voiced by Philip Moore or Tom Kane, but finding out it was Rob Paulsen, it was really cool. But yeah, for him, I give him a 10 out of 10. Now,
And
young, yeah,
what is the E and email supposed to stand for?
I don't know. Get an email.
Yeah, because I honestly thought it was going to be some like computer pun, but now that you said that he was some Japanese character, and I was like, okay.
But yeah, next one, young Professor Utonium. So in this one episode of Powerpuff Girls, basically all the kids from had to bring their parents to school and talk about their jobs. And when they were getting to the professor, Mojo Jojo was disguised as one of the kids, and he jumped into like this invention he made going back to the past that the professor built. And to find out the professor was not always smart, he was actually a troublemaker as a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
Wow.
of course,
A genius troublemaker. Wonder where I've seen those before.
Ooh. But of course, Rob Paulsen pulled it off playing the young professor. Yeah. There's this
Also,
kid
I did.
Yeah.
Wait, I did not. I don't think I've seen that episode because I never heard of like Rob Paulsen voicing that character.
Mhm. But yeah, other than that, there was this kid that looked like the professor who the Mojo Jojo mistake that, but it was somebody else. And the professor actually got that kid in trouble by doing something like inappropriate, like putting a whoopee cushion.
Yep, but it was
Wow.
called Poo Poo Bag.
Poo poo bag.
Yeah.
So I guess they didn't have the rights to say whoopee cushion, so they just call it poo poo bag.
Yeah. And also in that scene, you can see also a young Miss Keene and Miss Bellum.
Is that so?
Hmm
Yeah.
What was the episode's called?
I'll tell you later. But other than that, Mojo basically captured like the young professor to take him to the volcano, which he realized, oh no, it was not built at the time, all that. His plans got foiled, and the professor kind of like got dropped. And when he was trying to open his eyes, he immediately saw the girls. He's like, girls, and I was like, wait, how does he know? Like, is he foreshadowing something? But hey,
Okay, I
but
found the episode. It's called Get Back JoJo.
yes.
Okay then.
But for him, I give him a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Okay, for like the random ones, blah 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 blah, Hacha Wacha, Killadrilla, Dot Do Dot Dot Doos Das. Those are like the extra primates that are helping Mojo in the movie.
Yep.
It's funny that they're named that way.
Because
Yes, it's all become like because Mojo didn't expect this. He just experimented on the primates to help him take over the world, but they had their own purposes of ruling the world in their own ways.
Yep, that is true.
Because the other ones were voiced by Kevin Michael Jackson, D. Bradley Baker, Tom Kenny, and I believe the last one was Jeff Bennett.
Yeah.
Mhm. And the movie itself, with all these incredible actors, was phenomenal.
Yep, I gotta agree.
So yeah, all those roles from the Powerpuff Girls, legendary. You can't tell me otherwise. Infinity. Right then, next up, his roles from Dexter's Laboratory.
Yep, first up being Major Glory, what should be your profile picture, but it's not showing for some reason.
Oh, okay, let me just redo it. Hold on. Let me just
Yeah,
no.
to be honest, this is like the only
These two?
only voice from Dexter I know.
Christian, you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay. So Major
We see
Glory, yes. He, along with his friends, are basically parodies of Marvel and DC characters. For Major Glory, he's a parody of both Superman and Captain America.
Oh, I thought he was only a parody of Captain America.
In
No,
the tribute, yeah, in the tribute, it says Superman as well because of the cape and everything, and because of the
Oh,
filler.
okay.
and
Yeah.
Power.
But yeah, when I first watched the show, and when they ever put like the Justice Friends on, I immediately know that these were parodies of Avengers, like because of Hulk, Thor, and Captain America.
Yeah.
But it was pretty great. One of the best was with Kronk going to the dentist and all that. At first, Major Glory didn't want to go. Can we go to the dentist now? No!
And then Kronk finally got the chip out of his tube, and then Major Glory got karma and got a dentist checkup on his own. My theory is that he's afraid to go to the dentist, but he got his just desserts.
Well, he did go to the dentist as well, yes. Another great episode by Major Glory was when his Uncle Sam was visiting. You know, Eric, you know Uncle Sam, in real life, right?
Well,
Yeah, I
yes, I know.
Yeah. And Uncle Sam was voiced by Tom Kenny. He was just like this, powerful man until nowadays he's just a hippie.
Yep.
And another one was like when Van Helen was inviting White Tiger. Yes, a parody of Black Panther and White Tiger, funny enough. Yeah, to invite him to stay over. And yeah, Major Glory didn't really like the idea because he's allergic to cats. And my favorite scene, and that one was like when White Tiger threw Major Glory outside. He was like, "Well, no, Kronk!" And he jumped, and Kronk was wearing a like costume.
I saw that on YouTube. That was like pretty hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious.
And another one was like, he actually appeared in one after episode where it was Dexter's birthday, and he wanted a Major Glory action figure. But he turned himself invisible so he could look through his gifts. But every kid was getting scared of this invisible man that Major Glory actually beat the shit out of Dexter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Another one. Oh yeah, where
Major Glory were promoting these snacks because he was fighting this wizard. Yeah. Other than that, there was also the episode. Oh yeah, one of the biggest ones. D is like the dial for monkey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where every Super Friend parody came together to fight this one villain.
Oh,
Basically,
really?
yeah. Uh, but Major Glory himself, I just love the confidence Rob put to his voice. I give him infinity.
Same here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for the other ones, if you okay, Taki Torch, basically a parody of Human Torch.
Tiki.
Oh, I'm sorry, my fault. Oh yeah,
Taki.
Tiki Taki. But he's just a parody of Human Torch.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Are
Hello?
you guys waiting for me?
What?
What?
I'll be
He
back.
said he'll be back.
Okay.
Oh no!
It ain't the end of the
I thought
world.
I thought like something happened to like his mic. I was like, did he get glitched out again? Hmm. So mm, did you guys enjoy watching Dexter's Lab?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I totally did.
Yeah, me too. I also like the side adventures with a monkey.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember Monkey?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. By the way, I saw a clip from. Wait, by the way, did you guys see the Super Mario movie final trailer?
Yes, we have.
Yep.
It's beautiful. And also, I
Mhm.
saw from the Jimmy Fallon show that that him and the cast were singing in the Super Mario Bros. Theme song.
I saw that on
Mhm.
Instagram.
I saw that as well. Yeah.
Oh,
So
welcome
yeah,
back, friends.
thank you. And yeah, Bobby, I agree with you. The trailer is beautiful. I even saw the one where they did the crossover with all the Illumination characters.
Again, they didn't have to do that, but the fact that they took their liberty to do that, it's just awesome. That's why I love Illumination.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So going back, yeah, he's just a parody of Human Torch. He appeared in that one big episode. Really not much about him. The next one was Sam R.I. He's just a parody of Samurai from Marvel and Silver Samurai from X-Men.
Wow, I like that. That's funny.
Yeah. And then with Comrade Red, yes, the arch nemesis to Major Glory. He's basically a parody of Red Guardian.
Or Red Skull.
Well, they only said Red Guardian. If he was like a parody of Red Skull, wouldn't his face be fucked up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably, like if he was a parody of Red Skull, then he would probably definitely be like an actual red skeleton, maybe.
Probably.
If Red Skull was in Dexter's lab, it would be like Wrinkled Skull or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Next one is Puppet Pal Mitch. This is a show Kronk likes to watch with Mitch and Clam. And Clam is voiced by Tom Kenny. Mitch is played by Rob Paulsen. And basically, they just hit each other in the head.
Yep.
Yep.
And next one is the Silver Spooner. Silver Surfer. Hello.
Yeah, I heard that the episode that he did appear in, it had some controversy for it depicting homosexuals, especially the character Silver Spoon.
Yeah, the fact that Spooner is another term for, Yeah.
Yeah. And then with Chubby Cheese, just a parody of Chuck E. Cheese. That was really awesome, though.
Welcome to Chubby Cheese. The reason I'm fat because I've been eating a lot of cheese.
I mean, that's basically the point. And the last one is Buzzard. He's basically an updated version of a villain from the Blue Falcon series of the Red Vulture.
Okay.
But I did like what they did, like with Dexter's Laboratory. They would also bring the Blue Falcon along.
Yeah. And Buzzard, now you think about it, like, could be a parody of Falcon from Marvel.
I mean, he's a villain.
I know, but it could be a villain version of Falcon.
Yeah. But overall, Major Glory was the best from Dexter's Laboratory.
Or he could be the Dexter's Laboratory version of Vulture from Spider-Man.
Yeah, because I was about to say
Oh.
vultures. Yeah, buzzards are called vultures. Falcons are not called buzzards, dingus.
But overall, Major Glory was his best character from Dexter's Laboratory. Infinity, no doubt.
Yep, I agree with you, dude.
Whoa, man! I haven't seen this suggested like forever, man. For you Ben 10 fans out there.
Yep. Ditto.
I've been like waiting for this part.
So yeah, Ditto. Another introduction to Rob Paulsen, and what's really cool about him that his colors share the same with Yakko, which is why Rob Paulsen's voicing Ditto in the first place.
Yeah, his like personality is like very similar to Yakko. Also, this profile pic I have right here is of 5-way L Ditto.
I know. So yeah, Ditto first appeared in the Ben 10 2005 season 4 episode "Divide We Stand," where Ben, Gwen, and Grandpa Max are enjoying their lives on the beach. Ben sees Dr. Animal's mutant seagull. He's about to fight him like Forearms, for example, or any other alien, but he accidentally locks a new alien, which he has no idea how to use him until the seagull tried to like grab him until like he split it apart and he discovered his new power, and then he yeah, and named himself Ditto.
Cool.
Oh, hang on.
Also, hey guys,
Yeah.
Missing something?
it was when he plucked out the feathers.
That's right, Buzzard Beak. Nobody messes with Ditto.
I gotta say, Ditto is one of my absolute favorite aliens ever. Hello?
We're still here.
Okay, because like this got quiet for a moment. Like, what's going on?
I don't know.
Awkward. Anyway, Ditto, he is like one of the best, one of the most fun aliens in Ben 10. His whole race, like the Splixons, they're just great, and I'm glad also in Omniverse we got to learn a little bit more about him. Well, his predator, honestly, the Pronuncian.
Wait a minute. That's Ditto's species.
Yeah, fascinating creature, the Pronuncian, native to the planet Hathor,
Hey,
That's Ditto's planet.
where it's the natural predator of a Splixon.
Hey, that's Ditto's species.
Is it now? Fancy that.
I just like that scene where it's all the predators against Ben.
Yeah, that was actually a great shot. And also,
not too smart, guys. It was his idea. Ah,
What? I like how they're making a reference to Looney Tunes with the Bugs Bunny line.
what the? I knew we should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
It was his idea.
What?
also,
Yeah, we won't bother Gwen anymore. But we didn't say anything about him. Or him.
Gwen, why are you a little kid?
Hey, out, Dweeb. You're the Dweeb. I'm not. R2. Oh, man. What is with those two? They're driving me nuts.
Also, Bobby, remember,
that's because
time to
they're all
split.
you. Oh.
Time to
Time to
split.
split.
Also, I like that bridge he did.
Maybe you won't.
Okay, imagine with the Predator fight with all those 10 Predators. Imagine if Ben did the same thing with Echo or Ditto, where he like transferred to the different aliens. That would have been a cool battle.
I think for Ditto, yeah, because we already know that in the episode Duped.
Yeah, but it would have been cool to see like all the Predators and aliens like fight together.
No, yeah, they were like Ben would turn into like excuse me,
The
the
praise.
species of the prey species. Yeah, sorry, I burped a little. And then they would each like go fight off a different predator. Ah, see, that's a big brain move.
Mm-hmm. Ah, but for Ditto, he's like one of the coolest aliens. I know
Yeah,
Echo have the same powers, but slight difference because of the echoing and all that. But for
yeah,
Ditto,
and also
Infinity.
like feeling the same pain. And
Mm-hmm.
also the also I just want to say wait, hold on. It's also what Ben said in the episode Hot Stretch. According to the fan sites, that's my cutest alien.
Exactly. Wow,
Yeah, it would
Ditto.
have been great if Ditto also returned in the reboot. They would actually have had Rob Paulsen return to voice him.
Wow, Ditto. I haven't seen this guy in like forever.
Uh,
Oh, that's my life.
Imagine if you see like an ultimate Ditto. That would have been really cool.
yeah. Also, yeah, I like how much fun Ben has when he uses Ditto, even in the episode Universe v Tennyson.
No, 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 can't have me. Ow.
I like how
Yes.
he's playing like hit the mall like in that game except with
Whack-a-mole.
the Ditto like whack-a-mole. Yeah. Try to get him. Try to get him. And like he's just so tired.
I can do this all day. Yeah, but not for the rest of my life.
Only time could tell.
Dude, what's with the Winter Wonderland? Don't ask
It was
me.
his
You
idea.
went there first.
Eventually, they all timed out, and it was just all Ben's in that situation.
Yeah, but you know how that works.
Different personalities and all that.
No, 'cause, you said like when they timed out and then they're in that like certain situation.
Oh yeah,
I thought you were
'cause
talking about like how they were all far apart, and I thought you were thinking like how they're all far apart and Ben can't turn back unless they're all together.
Hmm. But while he's gone, do you remember his character H.E. Gardy?
Yeah, H.E. Grady from the episode Ready to Rumble.
Yeah, that guy that was looking for forearms, and Ben was saying that he was his manager.
Yeah, I'm surprised he was convinced by that.
I like that Western voice he gave though.
Also in that episode,
Who needs 4 arms?
Exactly.
Any of them.
And
All right, I'm back.
Never around when you need them.
it was really sad why those monsters were keep fighting and everything because their mother was captured.
Wait,
yeah,
what are you talking about?
His
well,
next
the
character.
episode Ready to Rumble.
Remember Christian, his character that he voiced, the guy that offered Ben money because he was Forearm's manager.
Right.
H.E. Grady was promoter. Which I think in the reboot they made for Steve, it's like his design is probably based off him. It's just reminding me of that guy.
Okay.
But
Well,
for
yeah.
him, go ahead.
Yeah. Back on me for Ditto. I kind of like them in original series, but I like the design in Omniverse because I guess I just like that design. But it's a mix of me of the Omniverse and the original version, and I do prefer the squishy part where he clones himself, or the holographic kind.
So what's your score?
10.
Get it, Denton. Huh.
Wait, I want to say I didn't give my rating for Ditto, but he's a Ben 10 out of 10.
Exactly. Okay, so for his next character we're just talking about, I give him a 4 out of 10. Not really a likable guy to think about.
Yeah, I give him a 2.
He's just basically a minor character.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now for one of his best characters from Alien Force and Ultimate Alien, bring it up.
I'm
Baz
happy he
L.
did return. I'm happy he like appeared in all 5 series, but for this one, Bazel,
Yeah, this is
the guy
live
who
as
made
well. Yeah,
Ship.
Ship. And he originally wanted to take him back, but of course Ship wanted to stay.
Yeah, he
And
wanted to
well,
stay
of
with
course,
the-
his second appearance, he hired the Vriedels to get Chip back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honestly, he did not think that through at all. Also,
Yeah.
yeah, because of what Judge Domstel said. The Vriedel brothers? Who in their right mind would hire the Vriedel brothers to bring someone back alive?
Now, boy, what did I tell you about explosives?
Now, what did I tell you about this? I'm sorry, Octagon.
I love that voice Rob gives for Romboy. It's pretty cool.
And fun
Right,
fact, Ron Boyd is a parody of Ron Bus,
Exactly.
which I didn't know until like my school. I saw it in like one of my math subjects. I was like, oh, it's Ron Bus, not Ron Boyd. So yeah, that's what I learned. I mean,
It's like
hey,
that.
I didn't know a lot about shapes as a kid, so
It's like that one SML episode with Black Yoshi going to school. Oh, it's like he's saying, "What is this?" Oh, it's octopus. Nah.
Oh, speaking.
wow.
Wait, that's what you thought from Christian? Oh, see now, you done hurt my fragile feelings.
Now, boy, be very nice.
Also, I also like that he also appeared in the video games too. I was like,
Oh yeah, my
Awesome.
favorite was Galactic Racing, where Ron Boyd and Octagon were the announcers, and there's this one where it's like one of the Pisces levels, and because Octagon
because
is
Octagon got seasick.
yeah, it's like up and down and around. You can tell that Rob Paulsen had so much fun with that.
Exactly.
Also, I was gonna like a quote from Cosmic Destruction, the Amazon boss level. That was a surprise that we got to fight them twice.
Yeah.
Well, have you, Van Dennison? You're the last person we were expecting to see all the way in these parts.
Well,
But before we go more with Basil, remember that episode where he saw one of the stone creature's eyes?
Yep. And constantly he keeps belching and stuff, and Alert found out that he actually had it in his stomach the whole time. That's why he kept belching. And one part where the Guardians were trying to find the team, and they're hiding, and he belched, and Ultimate Smallfire's like, "What is your problem?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My score for him
Also,
has to be
this line right here, where he was explaining, you had it on you this whole time? More like in you. Look, do you know what I do for a living? Do you? I fly from one pathetic planet to another, taking atmospheric readings. And look, there's a lot of nitrogen here, and a trace of argon, my favorite. And that's on a good day. The hours are long, the work is tedious and beyond belief, and by the way, it pays a miserably low salary. Ergo, I collect a few souvenirs for profit. I call it my retirement plan. So
And when he first appeared, when he tried to talk to Ben and Julie, they had no idea what he was talking about, and he's like, "Oh man, this is gonna take all day. Is there someone else I could talk to?"
Yeah, aren't you a plumber? I thought you were.
But yeah, anyway, I'm not too into King with Bazel. He's kind of a douche, especially with Shep, because first he asked you to take care of him, then he wanted him back, then take care of him again, they want him back again. Make up your mind, dude.
I give him an 8 out of 10. I just like Rob Paulson's comedic side.
All right.
I mean, but even though Bazel is a total weasel, as stated by them, Shep.
Wait. Did you say weasel?
Rob Paulsen. Yeah, that's what they said. He's a total weasel.
Don't you mean Weezer?
But for a little moment, I thought you were gonna say "I am Weasel" or something.
I am Weasel.
But we all know that's Michael Dorn who voiced him.
Mhm.
He is no Weasel. I am Weasel.
The fact there was a parody character of him in the Plumbers.
Yep, I am Wurtzful.
Yeah, I am Wurzel. He even voiced him. Pretty cool.
Exactly.
Yep.
But yeah,
Also, one more thing,
yeah.
guys.
What was it? The dogs or you're screaming?
What?
Clap, 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 slap, 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 clap, 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 slap, slap, slap.
Thank you, Bulby. Yup, Bulby, do good. Bulby,
Sorry, that's my
Bulby are
dog.
good. Bulby to me or not to me. Bulby chill. Chilling.
But Bobby, what's your rating for Belzelle?
I'd say a 5. Also, for this one, when we went to Jimmy, I want to say like this line from Carl. Yes, finally someone who understands. Come here, I'm not afraid to hug me.
And for Ron Boy, you can't really like blame him along with his brother because you've seen their parents, Paul Burrito and Paul Burrito. There's a little thing about that.
I mean,
Paul Burrito,
they did say they are clones.
yes,
We're
they are
what you might call clones.
Exactly.
Our folks use a whole bunch to make us.
But here's the thing about Paul Burrito though. In Ultimate Alien, he was a little buff and stuff, voiced by John DiMaggio. But in the Omniverse, he was skinny as hell.
I thought it was Jeff Bennett that voiced him.
No, it was John DiMaggio.
Oh.
Yeah. But how did he go to like wear an out? Like how?
I don't know. That's basically Omniverse redesigning and retconning.
It's like what they did with Sasquatch.
And, well, I actually
Wait,
like
you guys
Sasquatch's
know who-
Omniverse design.
Wait, guys, do you know who we can all pin that on?
What?
The Celestial Sapiens. Because they change the universe all the time.
Man. Now, boy, what did I tell
by
you
the
about
way,
saying dumbass things?
By the way, the Friedel brothers, I gotta say they're one of the most comedic villains, or, well, one of the most comedic people in all of Ben 10, even with this line.
Is that an apoplexian?
Yep, and they're even stupider and meaner than we are.
Oh boy, you didn't have to. You didn't knock him out. You didn't let him answer. Oh, he ain't no fun. He fell right over.
He ain't no fun. He fell right over.
Wait. Did you just eat a baby? Remember that episode?
Yeah.
You just ate a baby. Yeah, that was pretty dark.
Mm-hmm.
What was that episode? Say it again.
Con of Rat.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that that big dude Jared was voiced by Alex.
Oh, I thought you said, did you just eat a bayfish or something? What the fuck? I liked that Kevin fainted.
Did you just eat the baby?
Eating babies is not cool.
Yeah. Well, for Ron Boy, I give him a 10 out of 10. I just like the voice Rob Paulsen gave Endless the comedic size.
He is a 10 out of 10 for me, honestly.
Well, that didn't work out so good.
No, it didn't, boy.
And you, Christian?
11.
All right, now. Next up, Match the Patella.
Which I got introduced to him in Omniverse, and when I saw him in Alternate Alien, I was like, "What is that design?"
It's a design.
It's like his. Well, it was like before the Omniverse one. Like, it's similar to his Omniverse one is similar to this, but just a little, given a little more of a Pisces feel. He didn't look that
Yeah,
bad.
because I didn't like how the Pisces Volans had straight teeth, where they should have sharp teeth.
I mean, yeah. Because remember when Albedo was doing auditions? Remember that one Rip Jaws?
Yep.
Yeah.
My favorite scene for that was when the brainstorm guy was like dancing.
Yeah, and it is quick as claws like
Also, yeah, and also the Merc Gourmand was funny.
Next.
Also, no, yeah, with Magister Patelade, I really like his character. He's really cool. Also, seeing him in Omniverse more often just made me miss Ripjaws, and I'm glad he and Ripjaws swam together while fishing. Oh,
Yep.
we are pig eaters, I can tell you. Jaws that can slice through steel. And man, you are looking at a fine physical specimen.
And he's actually based on this guy who transformed into a fish.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that from Girl. It's
3 hours later.
Stop. Okay,
Why
it's
are you being? But yeah, the one scene I didn't like was with who was it? Yeah, Cervantes like going to like
yeah, it says
Pateli's
from the film The Incredible Mr. Lippet. Wait, it says his voice is homage to comedian Don Knotts from the movie The Incredible Mr. Lippet.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The man who transformed into a fish.
Yeah, I just wanted to be clear on that. And also, I didn't in the episode Gone Fishing. I didn't know that Patelade himself had a lover, a Pina Lou.
Yep.
And if you saw him in the future episode, he's in a tank.
Yep.
Yeah.
I actually didn't notice that until like I like saw a picture of it on Fandom. I was like, man. I mean, I guess because if you're old, and price volons get old, they have to like stay in the fish tank and stuff. But it
I was
looks
thinking
alright.
it's just because like his legs don't like work anymore, so he just has to like stay in like a tank.
Probably.
So
yeah.
he's like sort of like in a think of it as sort of like a futuristic wheelchair.
Well, yes. But for Manchester Patelade, I give him like a million.
I give him a 10.
Oh, I mean, for me, he is basically a 10 out of 10 for me. He's like one of my favorite members of the Plumbers, and from the episode from the episode Gone Fishing, I knew that like him and Max were partners. That I gotta say, him and Max could have been like partners years ago. So take that, Phil.
Yeah, Phil. Don't forget about
from the trivia of Max Monster. Patelade was the first alien plumber seen on the Earth base.
But
Lucky him.
Bobby, don't forget about Devin.
Oh, you mean the Devin that was retconned by Cervantes?
Which was a fake, actually, because how would he say something about Osmosians if Professor Paradox and Asmith themselves confirm Osmosians?
That one that's still questionable.
So yeah, basically Cervantes is lying.
Yeah. Alright, next one is Tummy Head.
Tummy Head. So we got dumbass
Tummy
and we
Head.
got angry ass.
We got Dummy Head and Tummy Head.
His design was like, what the hell? But it was really cool at the same time. Just having, one head up there and then a head in your tummy. I'm like, oh, okay then.
It's kind of like the crane.
Oh, look, it's the crane. That makes so much sense because he's pink.
Kinda. I mean,
yeah.
Wait, hang on. I'm gonna share the picture here real quick. Because, look at Tummy Head's head is similar to Krang. In a way. You guys see it? What? Oh. Hold on. Wait, can you guys see it?
No.
What's happening here? Oh, here it is. There, I had to click on the other screen. Okay, so like yeah, here it is. Doesn't this kind of look similar to a crane, but like skull shaped?
And I don't know if Rob Paulsen is voicing Dummy Head, the top part.
I think he did, but not as
He
much
did.
as Tommy Head.
But hey, it was still cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For him, I give him an 8 out of 10.
Same with me.
Okay, next up, Captain Cork. When I
Who
first watched
is
this
the parody of Star Trek's Captain Kirk?
when I first watched this episode as a kid,
And
I thought that
also
was
his
Vilgax
appearance.
because of
I
the
think.
tentacles.
Wait, Blitz. I'm gonna stop you a bit right there, if I may. And also, I want to say, well, yes, Christian. The name wise is based off Captain Kirk, but I feel like appearance wise, it's like I feel like it's a mix of Blackbeard from Pirates of the Caribbean and and uh, and Captain Hook.
You could say that. But when I first watched the episode, I thought that guy was Vilgax for a second because of the tentacles and how much he looked like him.
Vilgax
It could
would
also
not have.
be Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh wait, I think that's who I was thinking of. My bad.
Yeah. But yeah, with this kind
Davy
of pirate
Jones.
voice Rob puts for Captain Cork, it was pretty badass.
Yeah, it was.
It was. I really like. Yeah, that was like really impressive. Take them, my mechaniers.
Yes. How funny. He's playing the hero and the villain. We got Manchester Patel and Captain Cork.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Also,
You said the captain wanted raw fish. I said fresh, raw, fresh, raw, fresh, raw, fresh, raw.
For him, I have to give him a 10 out of 10. Perfect performance.
Me too. Even though he appeared once.
well, twice actually. You made a cameo appearance in Special Delivery.
Oh
he
yeah, I forgot about that.
Mhm. But,
Mhm.
all right, next up, Max's ex partner, Phil. Hey, Maxie.
Phil
Yep.
Billings. Yeah, well,
Phil, not,
specifically for Omniverse, he was voiced by Rob Paulsen.
Phil, not the douche guy. Phil, the douche guy. Phil.
Okay then. But yeah, his first reappearance in Omniverse was in the episode of Present Prey Part 2 in a flashback where
Yep,
Malware What?
that was a non-speaking.
Yeah, not speaking. Where Kyber, Malware, and Dr. Psychobos were testing nanotricks on him and transformed to the first predator, the Tarantula, which apparently fused with his DNA and apparently can transform into a humanoid version of it. And Max's monster, where he appeared again, where he supposedly was out of control, but he was faking it.
Yeah, honestly, hang on. Let's take like a
Yeah. While you guys are
glorious
doing
look
that,
at the
I'm just gonna get my
design tree.
rankings from the other characters he played. Just get it over with. For Gorvin, 8 out of 10. Gutrud, 10 out of 10. Chad Smith, 7 out of 10. Bruce, yeah, even though he appeared in one episode from Clown College, 10 out of 10. And Coach, 10 out of 10.
Oh, you talk about the reboot ones.
Yeah, he played Bruce and their coach.
Okay.
That's why I put Ben 10 franchise.
Okay.
know?
Oh, now I see it. Here you go. It's nothing. No, never mind.
Yeah, so this is the humanoid version of Tarantula. Freaky.
Yep.
Imagine
And
they did
then
the
later-
same thing with Ball Weevil.
Mm.
What? What are you
Nothing.
talking?
Nothing.
Well,
Nothing.
we're-
Just
Well, basically,
Fire
Tarantula is the predator of Ball Weevil.
I know.
I'm sorry.
But every time I see him, it looks like he's
But what
smiling.
Bill didn't see. Yeah,
I know
honestly, I mean,
Stadium.
look at that. Correct. Look,
I know Stadium, huh?
I never. Wait. I tell it, eh? Aren't you getting a little long in the tooth? Well, you tell me. Ow. Now, don't act like you don't know me, freak, or I'll fry your hairy keister.
That where you can hear Carl a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I already get my rankings, so you guys
I
can
wonder
go.
if some people on DeviantArt have made like humanoid versions of the Nemetrix aliens. I'd like to see that.
Damn. But
But yeah, my ratings for Phil, half like him, 6. Gorvin, I got introduced him in the video game. Thought he was a douche. Don't disrespect to Rob or John DiMaggio, 7. Gutrot, one of my favorite aliens, 9. Chad Smith, a bit of a dick, a 6. Don't really know the other characters because of the reboot, so.
and
Well,
you, Bobby, for the other
I
two.
saw that episode of the reboot and I remembered it.
Bobby.
I want to say for Gutrot, it has become one of my absolute favorites, and he's just great. Also, he has that Techness voice for Christian, so 10 points for him. Yay! So
Let's
he's
see.
a 10 out of 10 for me. I just love like he's very interesting and unique.
Yep, and the second voice that the second alien that Rob Paulsen got to voice besides Ditto.
Yeah.
Hi, excuse me. You're from the future, am I right? You know stuff.
The alien you called is Gutrot.
Right. Got right. Cause
it means you got nuclear wastes in China for you.
Actually, it was like,
it means you dithering dunderhead that your innards are a walking chemical laboratory. Get out of town. Yes, you have the ability to combine various chemicals and expel them as gas.
Ew.
Gutrot, I just want to say his appearance looks great because he's basically inspired. His design is inspired by coughing.
Yep.
Yes.
Like he's like one of the aliens that is designed based on Pokemon.
Don't forget about Gravitat's little heads.
Well, Ultimate Gravitate by Albedo.
Yeah.
And Ball Weevil was inspired by
Also,
the whole Pokemon franchise.
Wait, hang on. I'm doing a share thing.
Oh,
wait, does it like only work when like you allow it, Blitz?
Yeah. No. Like I allow it.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, my fault.
Wait, let's just look a little bit at Gutrot. Yeah,
Bro,
there he is. He looks
Dude,
he looks great, honestly. Also,
he's got diarrhea.
I have a bad case of diarrhea.
I got introduced to Gutrot. Was at a neighbor's house many years ago where I lived in Abbeville. I was just like visiting. I was watching TV, and that's why I discovered Gutrot. But I was heard it was Gutrot on my side, but later I found out it was Gutrot.
Also, Negative Ben has access to this alien. He's like, that's like the only alien Negative Ben ever used.
Yeah, apparently. And I'll be right back. I gotta check my mom.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. There is one more thing.
What? And then he just barks. Bobby, just to keep it fast, what's your opinions about Garvin, Chad Smith, Bruce, and Coach Keen?
Well, for them, they were like really interesting to be voiced by Rob Paulsen. And here's Bruce right here, Max, one of Reboot Max's old college buddies from the episode Clown College.
Yeah.
And right here, Coach Keen. Wait, went down again. Here he is, retired coach of the State U Wolves.
Look at his eyes.
What?
I said, look at his eyes. Look at
What'd you say?
I said, look at his eyes.
I'm Mr. Fredrickson's friend. He looks like he could be a friend of Carl Fredrickson.
He could be. Oh, man. But your rankings for all of them?
Yeah. I'd say Rob Paulsen in the entire Ben 10 franchise. Just
Here's something for you.
a 10 out of 10 because this guy is such an
Awesome.
icon. One of the
Exactly.
biggest icons ever.
Also, wow. Just wow. Oh, wow. Good job. All right. Since we got that over the way, Fresh, you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Fresh, would you like to explain the next one? Clear.
Okay. Started with Peck the Rooster. Yeah. As okay, so he's Freddy's best friend who's like unaware that he wants to eat him, but still friends nevertheless. And he tends to be the butt monkey of the show, suffering from an insane amount of abuse. Uh, from being accident prone, and I guess he tries to be like the voice of reason. Also, one of the much more
Yeah, basically.
sane characters, and he's pretty decent.
Except sometimes when Freddy tries to eat him, well, he's trying to control it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bit. It was a bit strange that Freddy is friends with him. Is friends with Peck. That they're both friends with each other, but it sort of works. Also, I like that episode in the Barnyard Games where it was like, Freddy, I am not accident prone. I swear, I really don't know where this comes from. The meteor.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But then the episode, I was like,
I'm okay.
the episode I was trying to I was like kind of worried for Peck was what was it? Oh yeah, when Freddy's parents visit.
Right. Yeah.
Oh wait! Before we get into that one, can we talk about the one called the Law and Order parody episode?
Sure.
In the Barnyard Justice System, there are
Mhm.
animals who commit crimes, and others that are. Some of them have others. That was like that was an interesting episode. Honestly, I enjoyed that. Like Freddy trying to prove his innocence and thinking he won't, into everyone believing that he didn't eat Peck.
I mean, yes, but the episode was trying to explain where Freddy's parents visit. Yeah, that was like this episode obsessed with chicken and all that.
I mean, that's what ferrets are.
Yeah, but hey, at least we got a visit from Professor Utonium and Miss Keen.
Right.
Yeah, but Peck, he's a great character. I give him an 8 out of 10.
I'd say
Yeah.
for me 10.
Hey guys.
What's up? All right, next one. Yeah.
I gotta go because I gotta get ready for church tomorrow. But you guys talked the rest of Rob Paulsen. I give all of his roles and himself affinity and stuff because he's really great. And before I go, I should talk about the fact that he is an amazing singer. He's like one of the best singing voices ever. Like one of his roles, and I'm not gonna say who let you talk, but his role in the movie Batman and Harley Quinn, I found out he was singing when he had throat cancer, and that is just amazing that he was able to pull through that and that he made it because of that, and that's why he is a legend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys, good luck with that, and see you guys tomorrow for my stream when I do Frank Walker's birthday.
Right.
Rot-row.
Christian.
Wait.
Yep. So yeah, see ya.
Bye.
See you.
Yeah.
Don't want to be you. But yeah, next one, Joey. Joey is one of the kids from the barnyard. He's a little brown cow. Yeah, I like the voice Rob Paulsen gave to him. Like, he's one of those kids Betsy has to teach, like, about education.
Oh,
You
like,
guys-
I just don't really
Yeah, and also
remember.
remember that episode where they thought the farmer was going to eat them?
Mhm.
Remember?
I just like that
Yeah.
scene where Joey's like saying,
I'm not oily.
It was the farmer. The farmer. Wait.
Hmm.
Talking cow!
Well,
Well, yeah.
That was the farmer's reaction. Remember?
yeah, I know, but it's just getting a little bit quiet, and it's a little bit of waste of my time.
Oh, I'm sorry. So Joey, my only favorite part with him was like when Ralph Paulsen was singing this song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I give
pretty
him
cool.
I give him a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, same here.
And now the Pizza Twin, the first one, yes, both of them like they're twins, but he voiced the first one.
Yeah. Those guys are hilarious.
Like, yeah, Fresh, you want to do an impression?
Okay, it's like, okay, dude, I got an arm.
Righteous.
Those guys are crazy.
Yeah, they're just a fun comedy duo. Also in this episode, dude, I think the cashier's invisible. Awesome. He could be anywhere, man. Let's get out of word about to Doctor Invisible.
I just love that little thing they always say to each other. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. For like both of them, like 10 out of 10. They're just awesome.
I agree.
Yeah. And then next up, the reason I put sheep is because in the intro of the Back at the Barnyard theme song, he voices that sheep that says "clear."
Huh, didn't know that.
Yeah, because in the movie Barnyard, he didn't voice the sheep; it was somebody else, and the clear part was not very loud.
Yeah, I get it.
Next up was Farmer Clam. Do you remember this character or no?
No.
He's the farmer that basically made the kid versions of like the barnyard animals, like Baby Otis and all the little babies.
Oh yeah, I remember them. I remember now. I also like the clone of Pip that has just a big head and he goes and all he says is dude.
Dude, hey, dude. What is he, Joseph?
Dude.
He's a dog, dude.
Yeah.
He's a dog.
And lastly, first talk about Snotty Boy's cousin Bernard.
Oh, right. Now I remember. So yeah, in one episode when Bernard came over, revealed to be the cousin of Snotty Boy. Once again, all he does is just bully him and wants him to admit that he's a dirty pilgrim for stupid reasons because he's just that bit of a dink.
Mm-hmm.
And the voice, it kind of like sounds very Maurice LaMarche is like when he voiced like one of the Jersey cows. That's what he sounds like.
Yeah, and he uses a similar voice for like one of the robots from Futurama, the mob boss one.
Oh.
But yeah, I know where you're going for, but he was like beyond worse than Snotty Boy.
Oh, yeah, I don't. Honestly, who likes that spaghetti-haired boy?
Titan. But yeah, all his roles from Back at the Barnyard in the movie Barnyard were epic as hell.
Indeed.
True.
Yep, gotta agree.
That's what's up. All right, next one for you Tiny Toon fans out there. Here you go, Fresh.
Okay, yes, Foulmouth made to be a kid version of Foghorn Leghorn, but like maybe it might be like I guess like supposed to be like some student of Foghorn Leghorn because some of the faculty members are the iconic main Looney Tunes characters, but in this case he's supposed to be some kind of as his name implies, he's supposed to be some kind of like kid that kind of like talks a lot, and the only foul thing he says is just dadgum, like no dadgum excuse for a dadgum actress. And I just do like that accent that Rob gives him, especially in what was it?
The movie, the vacation one.
Yeah, How I Spent My Summer Vacation, where he tried to go on a movie date with Cheryl, and all it just spoiled the whole movie with everybody since he's seen it like a billion times.
Yeah, but for him, I just like the voice. I gave him a 6 out of 10.
Is in fact, the voice is almost kind of similar to Steelbeak from Darkwing Duck, which we will like take care of later.
Yeah, And your ranking, Fresh?
Yeah, 100. I just like the voice.
All right, next up, another football.
Yeah, that was an awesome voice he did, especially learning he could do that impression.
I mean, in a way, it almost kind of sounds like Dr. Scratch-Staff trying to be Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Exactly.
Especially like how he's trying to like get Buster Rips.
Yes, right there. And like when I first got to know this, when he was being interviewed about showing off his voices, and I was like, oh, okay, that's just cool.
Yeah, for him, I give him a 10 out of 10. It was just awesome.
Yes.
And then next up, Mr. Hitcher, aka the hitchhiker they picked up. Yeah, he was like creepy as hell. Like every time, like and Plucky knew the whole time, just to like tell them to stop and everything.
Oh yes, in the movie, once again, how I spent my summer vacation when Plucky went along with Hampton and his family to go to Happy World Land, but chaos ensues with him having bad luck. And well, on the radio, it said some psychotics, some kind of killer is like on the loose, and Plucky was just freaking out, being like, "Oh no, thank God!" But it was like, "Oh no, wait, we made a mistake, and this is actually the guy out there." And yeah, it makes you want to crap a brick.
I give him a 6 out of 10.
A 10 because it's just one of those rare occasions where you see Rob in a much more darker place.
9.
Cool. Next up is the Banjo Possum, where he uses similar voice like Ron Boy from Benson. Hey there, little boy. Hey there, little bunny. I like that voice.
I did too, and it turns out he turned out to be the only non-psychopathic member of his family, and wanted to get some education.
My educations, boy. Yeah, I give it a 10 out of 10. He was awesome.
Yes, same here.
You know his other character? I'm not familiar with him with Concord Condor.
No, but I do know about Furball, supposed to resemble Sylvester the Cat.
Yeah, because I know that Frank Walker mainly voiced him, but surprisingly, Rob Paulsen voiced him for one episode.
Yes.
But like the character himself, I have no problem with.
Yes.
All right, next up is Johnny Pugh.
Yes, there's another character from the Summer Vacation movie, supposed to be some kind of famous movie skunk actor, and Fifi LaFume tries to get his autograph, but they try everything to just do that, but instead they just go to a movie, and he hands Fifi's autograph to another different skunk, claiming that he's just a bit of a jerk. And he gets his comeuppance when Fifi kicks him out, and he's caught in the terrifying grips of Elmira Duff, his just desserts.
Exactly. Before even like hearing this character talk, I looked at picture at him. I was like, yeah, this is a character Rob Paulsen would definitely voice. And when I went to the wiki, I was like, holy shit, I just predicted that.
Wow.
But his mini roles from Tiny Toons were really impressive.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Next up for you Lilo and Stitch fans, Reuben.
Yeah, Reuben, he's basically the Yakko of the Lilo and Stitch franchise.
I just like those moments with him in games.
I do too. I heard you on that one as well. I first got to know him from Stitch the movie. Yeah.
I just like how he's always hungry.
Yeah, that's hilarious. It's like a mix of Yakko and Wacko.
Just very hungry and all that. I just especially like the
very
voice.
hungry
like
and talkative.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, he's not so likewise, just hungry.
Yeah, Reuben is something else. Like, despite like his differences between Stitch and all that, I give him a 10 out of 10. It was really impressive.
He's just one of those comedic characters Rob Paulsen likes to do.
Mm-hmm. And you, Fresh?
I think like the only character.
Oh, okay.
For me, I think he's like the only voice I've heard from Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe there might be more. I probably just forgot.
That's okay. And you, Fresh?
Well, I mostly know about French Fry in the episode of the same name, where like Nani refuses Lilo and Stitch to eat like any junk. He was made to provide, like anything, junk food related. But it's for his own evil purposes. He intends to just, make them eat so they'll grow fatter and fatter, so he'll be able to eat them. And when it's time to find the aliens' true places, he just serves like healthy food for people. In the end,
Kind of familiar with him. I'm kind of familiar with all these. Like, never saw the episodes like the descriptions. Like with Houdini, he's just this adorable creature. He does magic tricks.
and yeah, it's really nice.
And Squeak, he's basically this fast talker with this squeaky voice. Manners, he's this butler-looking creature. And Forehead, yeah, he's basically that one creature with four heads. And other than that, yeah, with PJ, he's just like this orange one with glasses. That's all I know. But all of his roles from Lilo and Stitch, again, really impressive.
Yes, no doubt. Again,
Did you guys hear that? It sounds
What?
like Toodles. Oh, Toodles. Oh, Toodles.
MICKEYMOUSC.
I was really shocked to find out that Raw Paulsen voiced Toodles like a couple of years ago. I was really impressed.
I don't think I've heard of it, but anyway, hey guys,
what?
I think I'm gonna gonna head out.
All right, bye, Bobby.
I just want to say I really enjoyed enjoyed the stream, and happy birthday to Rob Paulsen.
Yes.
You Rob, you are a legend. Hi guys.
Alright, so with Toodles, yeah, as a kid, watching Mickey Mouse a lot. He didn't really talk because he was just like the screen, showing options. But when he actually had a voice, it was really impressive, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, I do believe it was his birthday, and he was given a voice and a face to match it. So yeah, I believe that's how it was.
Yeah, it did. I give it a 10 out of 10. It was just like very good.
No.
Wait a minute, what is that? Is that a bird we're playing? Nope, it's Brad Butter.
Yeah, one of the more impressive ones from Raw, because I honestly believe that his voice was just, hyped up to just sound really fast, but it turns out he actually did have to just voice him, like, talking very fast. Similar to how Grey Delisle was able to talk really fast in real life when she voiced Goo from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
That was impressive. And I saw the behind the scenes with him, Jason Marsden, and Kevin Anderson when they were doing the voices.
Yes. And how I really do like is he's the descendant of Roadrunner, so he's able to, yes, not only to do his trademark speed, become much more faster than ever, but inevitability, the ability to speak, and is also friends with Techie Coyote.
Mm-hmm. Which is kind of like the opposite because of Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner.
Yes.
And I also like it about his family, like how they talk fast as well. I really like the talents of Darren Norris, Kenny Milo, and Michael Kelly.
Yes.
Yeah. But Roadrunner, he has a cool design. That's what I like, especially.
And I agree.
10 out of 10 for me.
Okay.
10.
Oh, look, Chris, it's golden.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear at that last part.
It's golden.
Yeah. What I did learn eventually is that, yes, how it starts from oldest to youngest with the brothers, with Mr. Blick, Gordon, and Waffle, is same as their voice actors from oldest to youngest: Wayne Knipes, Rob Paulsen, and Kevin McDonald. But with
No, that's like great with you.
and with Gordon being, he's the middle brother, and he tends to be the most sane and the kind of voice of reason. And I do like the Scottish accent that he has, which of course Rob nails at.
It was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Eh, for him, I'll give him a 9 out of 10. This has to see more of the show.
7.
Alrighty then. Next up for your Curious George fans. Yeah, Charky. He's the dog. Yeah, he's a dog of George's friends. Originally, he was played by Kel Mitchell, which
Really?
was shocking. Him doing dog sound effects. But for Rob Paulsen, I heard it from him, like him doing like the dog sound effects, and especially when he voiced this pigeon named Compass, just doing those bird sounds. It was phenomenal.
Whoa.
Yeah, especially with Jim Cummings doing some like animal sound effects, like him voicing the skull character from Curious George.
Yeah.
Outside.
And then lastly, Mr. Glass. Basically, he was this businessman who gave George a job at his building for cleaning the windows, like, just washing them and all that. But he was pretty impressed with it. His voice is kind of like, what was it? The Foot Lieutenant, but like less angry.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
Yeah, I give out 10 out of 10 because he especially helped him with the Wind Festival. Just hearing like all those, what would you call those? Those when you like, yeah, what are those things called when you put them in your house and you hear like whistles and all that? What are those called? Wind chimes, I believe. No, okay, but
Yep, wind chimes.
yeah. But I give him a 10 out of 10. It was really surprising. All right, next up, the mask. Would you like to explain?
Well, I just do like how he was able to carry on Jim Carrey's, hamminess and exuberance with his interpretation of the mask, and also I enjoyed how he sang the theme song, since once again he is a phenomenal singer, and in this version doing his multiple different, crazy, wacky antics and propensity for wedging people.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, that's how I spell it. Okay, and go. I was just putting on one more last one. But for his version of the mask, I agree with Fresh said. Just capturing Jim Carrey's characteristics to this character. 10 out of 10 for me. All
Yeah,
right,
10
next
out of
one.
10.
Yes, next one. Arthur from the Tick cartoon series. Now, Rob was not the first voice to voice Arthur. He was the second voice.
Yes.
And it's cool because in the show, you got 3 of the turtles to play the superheroes and the villain. You got, Charleston, Coleman, Rob Paulsen, and Cam Clark.
And yeah, that's when I did find out that was it was really cool.
But my take of Arthur, he's a good sidekick. Like, nothing wrong with him. I'll give him a 10 out of 10. Your opinion?
Yes, once again trying to be the voice of reason because he is the brains of the operation, and of course, my just most the funniest moment of him is when the episode when he and Tick lost their arms and he was just screaming twice.
Mm-hmm. And your ranking?
Oh yes, 9.
Mhm.
10.
Next one, Steelbeak from Darkwing Duck. Now, for me, I used to watch a lot of episodes of Darkwing Duck back in 2021, and those were like the days of like just watching something new. And the voice he gave to Steelbeak was awesome. Like, I love that voice.
Yes, being that type of crime boss type of guy, being almost kind of like little Edward G. Robinson type of deal, but well, gangster, yeah, that's the word. Yes, he is a crime boss, but he's also a gangster. That's how they talk, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I just love the voice. Unfortunately, they didn't get him back to do it in the what was it, the DuckTales, reboot. But hey, it's what we could get. Also, bye, Mastermind. See you tomorrow.
Yep.
But yeah, still big 10 out of 10. You?
Same as you.
All right, for you first. Here you go.
Yes, Miss Rochelle from Alvin and Chipmunks Meet the Wolfman. Yeah, really was shocking. And okay, so he's just a theater teacher. He just wants everything to be perfect for the upcoming play of, in opening nights. Just everything is just perfect with him to capture the play of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He was hesitant at first for Theodore to take on the role of Mr. Hyde, and uh, well, all he just panicky about everything. He's just a perfectionist. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm. And I kind of like how they got Raw Post and Maurice LaMarche in this special because picking the brain.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And your ranking?
It's 8.
Same with you. All right, next one. Really surprising one. Hydra Man from the Spider-Man anime series from 1994.
Yeah, what I can really remember is that like he tried to go steady with MJ if they like were together or trying to be with her, but again he was caught up in an accident that caused him to get his powers, and that's really all I know.
Mm-hmm. And what I liked about it was like Raw Post was the first voice, like the first actor to play, Hydra Man in animation.
And yeah, definitely deserves it.
Have you heard of Brad Garrett's version of Hydra Man?
No.
Dude, he played him in the Fantastic Four show back in the day, but it was kind of cool. But with Rob Post's version, I really liked it. 10 out of 10.
Yes.
All right, let's get cooking because it's Stacy time with Steve Frank.
Oh yes. So yeah, he is a winter dog with a French accent, and he just teaches kids how to just make tasty snacks at home with their parents, and he tries to be on the lookout for his silly neighbor cat Dom, voiced by Mark Hamill, and like he just really gets a chance to enjoy his treats when Dom just comes at the last minute and eats it, and he chases it around.
Funny enough, sometimes when I'm trying to, when I get out from school and when I'm trying to get home, I do watch those shorts, and it's really fun to watch.
It definitely is. This meant so much to me, and there's so many different surprises to get to know a few stuff.
Yeah, and especially this is like one of Mark Hamill's like friendliest roles.
Oh yes,
Hey, Frankie, it is C. Frank. Oh man, I just like the voice Mark Hamill like performed.
yeah, me too.
And Steve Frank himself, I give him about 10 out of 10. Just teaching them kids how to cook with their parents.
Infinity.
All right, next one. You familiar with this?
No.
All right. One of his like badass roles, Gray Fox.
Yeah, I first heard him from Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and when I eventually learned that it was Rob, I was like, no freaking way. There's no way that he is
Exactly.
this he could not like hit this hard, but he did.
Exactly. It was like wow, like just going to like bad to the bone, kind of like that. And to find out that the other voice for Gray Fox was Greg Eagles.
No.
It was.
Oh,
Gray Fox as a character, yes, getting introduced to him to the Super Smash Bros. Games. He's an awesome character, awesome design, and nothing wrong with him. I give him like an affinity.
yes.
All right, next one. I'll allow this because I actually saw this video of Frez when he played himself in Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah, it was in this one episode where Nostalgia Critic plays some obnoxious, dim-witted person named Donnie Dupre. So he went to Comic Con to try to get Rob Paulsen to sing "The Nations of the World," but he runs from him and eventually just leads him to just go ahead and sing the song. But due to his stupidity, he confuses him for other different people and characters that he played, and it actually turns out that Rob actually was a good sport in this. Everyone, like, I actually believed that it was real, but getting to know that he was actually just a part of this, being part of Nostalgia Critic in that one video, it was cool to know. And that he also did reprise as Pinky in the Purge episode when it was with Pinky and the Brain swearing.
Yeah, and I love that one.
Yes.
They also did the same thing with Penny Gadget.
Bring, yeah, in Rob Marsh, like other that joined in Nostalgia Critic was Cree Summer and also Dante Bosco and Mara Wilson.
Wow, kudos. And yeah, it was just funny, like when himself, like just running from like Nostalgia Critic.
And yeah, and one of the rare occasions that he did swear, he was like, when when Donnie Dupre confused Nations of the World with Wacko's America, he was like, "You put me through all this BS for your stupid thing, and you can't even give me the right song they want me to do."
I mean, I know what you're saying, like him cursing in person. Because remember that Star Wars transcript they were doing?
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he also dropped an S bomb and the F bomb.
It's like how him and Raw posted going at each other, saying shit.
Oh wait, like you said Ralph Paulsen.
Raw Paulsen and John DiMaggio.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then lastly, I put this for you especially.
Yes. Yeah, Antoine de Coulet, if that was his last name or something like
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
all I know is that he's just a cowardly Frenchman who tries to simp over Sally but can't because what else? He's a coward.
Yes. I watch a few episodes here and there. Honestly, I have no problem with his character. Yes, just being afraid and all that, but I just like the voice.
But in addition, of course, there's that stereotype of French people being stuck up and rude and snooty and everything, but he still manages to try to be as good as character he can. And before even watching or getting to know about the show, which was impressive nevertheless, I did also kind of read the books and from the game's Sonic Mega Collection. It was really cool. It was a cool experience.
Nice to hear. Hey, about Sonic Side people's different opinions. This is the only show they actually use, voice actors at the time, that was not associated with anime. That's what I liked about it.
Yeah, it's great to know.
Yeah.
But other than that, those were the roles of the great and legend himself, Raw Paulsen. I just have to say thank you, Raw Paulsen, for being part of a great experience for my childhood. You really inspired me to do so much, especially what you had to go through and stuff like that. And by the way, this honorable mention for live action, he actually appeared in this ad back in the 1980s in a hardware store commercial.
Oh yeah, I also learned that he was also part of some other movie. I forgot what it was. It basically has to deal with being on an airplane, something like that.
Oh, Stewartless. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I saw that clip. And another one was Big Time Rush.
Yes.
Yeah, he actually played multiple characters. He played this cowboy character, a parrot, and a coffee machine.
Oh, I didn't know about the other two.
Mm-hmm. But what I was saying before, thank you for just being so awesome, and just keep doing what's best for you, Rob. Just thank you for the great memories, especially from Very Odd Parents, TMNT, and much more. You fresh?
Yes, everything as a whole. Yes, he's listed as one of my greatest greatest and most favorite voice actors of all time, doing all these epic things and still doing awesome to this day, from here until forever, as much as he can, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. And just to put it out there, of course, top favorite character, of course, me obviously is Carl Weezer. What about your top 10 favorites?
Let's see. Well, number one favorite in this case, would have to be Donatello.
Great choice. Well, thank you everybody for joining this awesome stream about Raw Paulsen, and we'll see you, gentlemen and ladies, for tomorrow's stream about a great Nether legend, Frank Walker.
Yes, in the words of Yakko, well, it's not technically nighttime, but good evening, everybody, or something like that. Afternoon, whatever you want to say.
Nerf. And see y'all later. Bye bye.